Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live watch-along of the third T20 International between England and the West Indies, live from St. George in Grenada. England have won the toss and have asked West Indies to take first strike. The West Indies have made one change to their playing 11, leaving out Shimron Hetmyer and bringing in Shafane Rutherford. On the other hand, England have left out Riyad Ahmed and Ben Duckett and brought in two bowlers, Gus Atkinson and Reese Topley. So they have strengthened their batting. Joining me to carry us through this watch along as we will be doing the entire match is our two analysts, Andre Douglas and Bobby Brown. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Good to have you here. What are your thoughts on the changes made to these teams? Andre, you go with the West Indies. Bobby, you go with England. You first, Andre.
Yes. Good afternoon to your viewers all over the world, wherever you may be. Yes, I mean, I actually, no surprises there because I think that Hetmyer has been struggling really badly. So Shafane Rutherford coming into the team, I thought that was a wise move on the part of West Indies. I think that Hetmyer actually needs a break, and I think that, I'm glad that Rutherford has gotten his opportunity to play today.
Okay, Bobby, what's your thoughts on the England playing 11?
England seems to be strengthening their bowling, but I would have went the other way. I would have tried to match up with West Indies on the batting.
Okay, thank you very much. We saw where in the second match, Hosein and Motie were able to bowl 8 overs and gotten 3 for 33. This no doubt hurt the Englishmen that they were unable to get away the ball, especially Motie, who bowled his 4 overs for 9 runs. Do you see it happening again, gentlemen? And do you think that the English batsmen will never allow it to happen, that 8 overs bowled between the two left-arm spinners for 33 runs? Bobby, you take this one first.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and, score off of them. But these are two very good bowlers, And they have, especially Hosein. Hosein have been doing this for at least 2 years now. And, since about last year, Motie has looked really good in T20s. So they're going to try, but trying is one thing and actually doing it is another thing.
Andre?
Yeah, I think the English will come out much more attacking against the two left-arm spinners, I heard Moeen Ali alluded to that, saying, listen, we're being too timid. We're just too timid in playing these two bowlers. So, that is giving an indication that they're going to come out this time around to attack these bowlers. I don't think they're going to allow them to just bowl to them. Probably they might get out, persons might get out, but I think they're going to probably go for a few more runs today than what they did on Wednesday.
Okay, sticking with you, Andre, we saw where if West Indies should win this third match, it would be their third consecutive T20 series win under the captaincy of Ravmon Powell, and it will be Darren Sammy's second. Is there a beautiful partnership forming at the head of the West Indies T20 team at this time?
It seems so. I mean, the fact that they have won 2 series and we're up 2-0 in this particular series, there's no doubt about that. There is some chemistry between Sammy, the coach, and the captain. So, I do believe that there's some chemistry there and there's something to work with. So, I think that's something good on the part of West Indies cricket.
Bobby, what's happening to England? What's happening to Jos Butler? Do you think that if West Indies should win this match and win the series, that's the end of Jos Butler captaincy?
I think so. I think, he's been low on confidence ever since the World Cup. But, England, I was looking at England before the World Cup and I noticed a few things. The squad that won that World Cup, they were always playing Test cricket. And, it reminded me a little bit of West Indies when most of West Indies players, kind of teed off, and then West Indies, who were champions in T20, kind of fell off. And I see the same thing happening to England right now.
Okay. Bobby, what What do you think if you had won the toss? Not Bobby, Andre, coming to you, Andre. Andre, would you have batted if you had won the toss? England choose to field. Would you have batted?
Quite surprising to me. Of course, I would have batted. Given that the pitch we play pretty slowly on Wednesday, and runs on the board proved pretty challenging for the English batting second. And I don't think you're gonna get much change in terms of the pitch from Wednesday. So it is very, very surprising that England actually inserted the West Indies on a pitch like this. Because I think that any score over, say, 160, 170 will prove very, very, very difficult to get.
Bobby, coming to you. Well, the pitch was a little tacky during the start of the play of the second T20 International. It was tacky. Now, after the sun would have baked on it on Thursday, plus a lot of rolling, do you now think that this is going to be a belter, and it doesn't matter whether you bat first or second?
Yeah, most definitely. I don't think in terms of pitch play it matters whether you bat first or second. But in terms of England batting second, they say they're a chasing team, which I think West Indies is a chasing team too. So I would have put in the team to bat as well.
Okay. So good afternoon, gentlemen. I'll take your comments now just as the players are taking the field. For the first 5 overs, it will be Bobby and I, and then Andre will join us from 6th over, go down. So Bobby and I will be here for the first 5 overs. Michael Douglas is saying, good afternoon. I thought Reece Topley was injured because he would have definitely played Reece Topley. So he rated Topley highly. That's Michael Douglas.
I thought he was, right?
Go ahead, Bobby.
I thought he was in the back end of the World Cup, right?
He was injured in the back end of the World Cup. Just a final thoughts from you, Andre, before you leave us for the first 5 overs as we're about to get underway.
Yes, I think that West Indies will come out very, very purposeful, and I expect that the likes of Puran will make some runs today, and that we will put up a very, very challenging total that will not be overall by the English.
Thank you very much. So see you in about 20 minutes or so, Andre. So England is going to start with Ali. Ali is going to start. Moeen Ali is going to start from the river end, just as he did on Thursday. So we are getting ready for the first delivery. The umpire signal play. King to face Ali over the wicket. Ball to King. That one grip and turn. Very first delivery, grip and turn, Bobby.
Yep. That turned kind of sharply too.
It did. Wow, it did turn very sharply. So let's watch Ali. Over the wicket, ball to King, and King drive in the air, over the man at backward point, down to the boundary, just about now, 4 runs. King on its way. Lucky there, Bobby.
Very lucky. He flirted with danger.
Yes, definitely flirt. Ali just float up that one. King saw it and slashed it away. Just looking to see if the man got a hand to it. It was over his head, probably about a meter over his head. So it wasn't that close as we thought. King just hitting this one down, over long off, down to the boundary for 4, 8 runs from 3 delivery. King is on his way, Bobby.
I love to see King playing in the V, playing straight shots, those straight drives. I love it.
Yes, he just accessed the ball and good. Look at his foot point, and I love this from King. When you see those toes pointing towards the boundary, the bowler, and he's hitting it over the offside. This is good from King. So he's an 8. Ali over the wicket, down the pitch, and he flat batted. This cannot be mid off, and there is no run. So Ali saw him coming and pulled that one down short.
One thing I love with Brandon King this year, he's gotten really better at playing spin.
Yes, he is moving his foot, and a contrast to Ali over the wicket. Ball to King's bowled. King ball was on the back foot, and he was bowled. England struck early, Bobby.
Yes. The same delivery that he bowled the first time. He just adjusted it a bit more on the offside, and it bowled him. Sharp turn.
Yes, he definitely should be on the front foot. He should have been on the front foot there, Bobby. He should have been looking to hit that straight again.
Yes.
Oh, he was on the back foot. So Supernova is saying, poor King. Well, as you would have loved King to go on again in this match, Bobby, but it wasn't to be. So
yes, he did. He was instrumental in winning us the last game. So I'll cut him some slack this time.
yes, we do cut him some slacks, because in cricket you do fail more often than you make runs. So Puran comes to the crease and Puran needs to deliver. What do you think of Puran batting in the series so far?
He has not been anything close to what he did against India. So Pura needs to come to the party today. I think today is the day.
Definitely. Shaki Roll, could you tell us where you are, and then maybe we can tell you where you can watch it? Michael Douglas said, not the first time he's getting bowled like that. I think he was looking to give himself room to play through the offside and it jogged back very shortly. But it was too pitched up, Bobby, for him to be looking to play that shot.
Yes, he should have been on his front foot.
What that delivery tells you is that this pitch is turning very sharply.
Yes.
Yes. We keep getting out on the back foot, way back. King Ali round the wicket to Puran, and Puran strokes this into the offside. And so after 1 overs, West Indies 8 for 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say one thing with King. Even though he's been better at spins in terms of attacking, I still think he lacks defense. You know, his defending of the spin bowling still needs some work.
Okay. Got you. So he's more of an attacking batsman. Go ahead.
Yes, he's attacking the spin bowling, you know, much better. But, you know, in terms of his defense, you know, he still needs some work to do on that, especially if he says he wants to play Test cricket. So, you know, he's probably looking to do that.
So Mr. Casanova thinks that Puran need an 100 today. So Shaquille, you are in Canada. In Canada, Bobby is what? Willow?
Yeah. ESPN.
Willow Sport. You can watch it on Willow Sport.
No, I think
over the wicket comes the left-handed tapped to Myers, and he defends it out into the offside. There is no run. Willow Sport in Canada, or maybe they could
no, he get ESPN? Yeah, ESPN, because right when I noticed when West Indies is playing in West Indies, Willow doesn't carry it.
Okay. So you think ESPN?
Yes, I think ESPN.
Okay. So let's watch Topley now as he comes in over the wicket to bowl to Myers. He's there now and bowl to Myers, and Myers defends out into the offside again. The fielder charges in, and there is no run. Topley really bowling well here. Good start by him, Bobby.
Yeah, Topley is a pretty decent bowler, you know.
Okay.
This is what is expected of him.
Yeah, so here's someone in the chat, Kizzy, who's saying that ESPN in the USA, ESPN in Canada. Thank you very much, Kizzy. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. As Topley moves in to bowl to Myers. Hop to the wicket and bowl to Myers, and Myers hedge caught. Lord Akeal. Oh, England of West Indies in trouble here. That one, leave Myers. He didn't come forward. He didn't go backward. He just pushed at it from the crease, and it was out caught behind. Lovely start here by England.
Yeah, Reece Topley doing what he normally does in the early overs. Kyle Mayers had no answer.
Yes, definitely has no answer. As Supernova said, what a ball. Myers could do nothing there. Yes, he didn't come forward. And that, as a bowler, that's where you want to pitch the delivery, where the batsman doesn't know whether he should come forward or go back, and he's caught on the crease, and he hedged it through to the keeper. Lovely delivery by Topley. Bobby.
Yes. Any young bowlers out there, fast bowler listening, that's the delivery you need to bowl.
Okay, exactly. And Michael Douglas is saying, what a beauty. I remember at the top of the broadcast, Michael Douglas said that he would always play Topley, and he thought that he was injured why he did not bowl. Indeed, it was a beautiful delivery. Good call, Michael Douglas. We are in trouble at 8 runs for 2 wickets, and now we need a partnership from these two senior batsmen.
Yes. Hope is there to do a bit of steadying. You know, I guess if you can say this is the perfect situation for him. This is his job in the
This
team.
is his job as he takes his guard. Mr. Supernova is calling it the ball of the series so far. Mayers actually did well to edge that ball. Well, he's probably unlucky. Is he unlucky to have edged that ball, Bobby? What a peach it was.
I think so.
So Hope drives this one to mid-off. No run. The score remains 8 without loss. 2 deliveries to come in over. Number 2 being bowled by Topley. So I must remind you that one, if you are sending money from the USA, click on the link in the video description and use Western Union. It's the fastest, easiest way, and you do not have to leave where you are. Just click on the link and send it with Western Unions to over 200 countries and territories. Topley over the wicket, ball to Hope tap this one down in front of him, and there's no run. The score remains 8 for 2. So to over 200 countries and territories throughout the world. If you are sending money, click on the link in the video description below and use Western Union if you are sending it from the USA. So West Indies here, 8 for 2 in over number 2 with Topley getting a wicket, and this could well be a made wicket over. Let's see, one delivery to come. What a pearler that was.
Yeah, that was some delivery.
Over the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope clipped this away. Down towards back with a square leg. The fielder comes across, slid, picked it up. They are back for the second, 10 without loss. 10 for 2 at the end of over number 2. I wish it was 10 without loss, Bobby.
Yeah, me too, but 10 for 2 at the moment. You know. Yes. I think these guys can do it though. Puran needs some runs.
Good. And remember also that if you want to go to the World Cup, the T20 World Cup that is playing in the West Indies next year, there's a link in the video description that you need to click to register so that you can buy ticket. It is very, very likely that you will not be able to purchase ticket at the venue, and you do not want other persons from all over the world who have access to this platform to register to buy ticket, and we don't. And when the stands is full up of foreigners when West Indies is playing, we complain all around the wicket, ball to the left-handed Puran who strokes this down wide of the man at long off. They're gone for 1. They will stay on 1. The score moves up to 11 for 2. Good-looking shot there by Puran, Bobby. That's where he needs to play those deliveries instead of trying to hit them over long on.
Yes.
So please remember to click on that link. Let's watch the field here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the offside from a short third man to mid-off, and there's 6 fielders in a ring. So you'd have the backward point, the cover point, and the extra cover. So let's watch. And it seems now to just taking one of those fielders from out of the offside and putting him in the onside. So there's 5 on the offside now. He has put one on the onside. So he's at a short mid-wicket. So short third man, short mid-wicket, a mid-off. Let's watch Ali. Comes in now, ball to Hope, and Hope hit this high in the air. Has he gotten the distance? Yes, bet you so. Into the stand 6 runs.
It always amazes me how Hope plays that shot. It always looks like he's gonna get caught, but most of the time he hit it for 6.
Yes, he did. It was right out of the screw, and he watched it, and he made an effort to come on the front foot there. Hope doesn't as an issue playing the off spinner. The issue is always playing the leg spinner. So let's watch now. 17 for 2 in over number 3. 2 deliveries have been bowled so far in over number 3. It has been bowled by Moeen Ali. As Hope just readjusting the gloves as Butler adjusts his field. He's probably pushed the fielder on the long off boundary, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. Ali over the wicket, ball to Hope off the back foot. Cannot beat. Yes, misfield by the man at cover down to the boundary for 4. Misfield there, and it goes into the boundary for 4. 21 for 2, Bobby.
They won't like that.
Yes, he definitely won't like that. Should have been fielded right through his legs, down to the boundary for 4. Hope moves up to 10.
Yes, very poor technique by Jacks.
Yeah, moves up to 12. Puran is on 1. West Indies 21 for 2 in over number 3. Halley comes in now as Hope Seckers. He's in and bowled to open hope. Drives through the offside. Cannot beat cover this time. The score remains on 21 for 2. So there's hope with attacking intent. Good positive intent here from the West Indies batsman. Ali, over the wicket, ball to open up down the pitch, looking to turn that in the onside, misses, but taken on the body. He leaves just a little too early. Ali saw him coming and pulled back his length. Well bowled by Holiday.
Yes. But he did cover the line, so, it caused no problem.
Yes, he did cover the line. And it shows you there that King should be on the front foot. Hall again, ball to Hope off the back foot, turn this into the onside. They will go through for a quick single. The field that mid-wicket comes in field cannot prevent the single. At the end of over number 3, Hope is on 13, Puran is on 1, 22 for 3, Bobby.
Yes, very good overs for us, 12 off it.
And so here is SOS saying that the field is deep enough for us to take more singles. What's your thought on that?
I think, I believe you have to get boundaries in the power play. So we should look for boundaries now, not overhit, but take advantage of the power play.
Okay. I heard Dwight Chattu has been on this channel before. And I heard him saying that the team that hit the most boundaries generally win the match. What are your thoughts on that? Let's watch Topley over the wicket, bowl to open up, flick this away, high in the air, down towards the fielder on the backward square leg boundary, comes across, picks it up on the bounce, send the return in. Hope is on 14, Puran is on 1. The score is 23 for 2. What are your thoughts on Chattu theory?
I mean, in 2020, definitely. I think if you hit the most boundaries in 2020, you win the game 90% of the time. While that may differ in 50 overs and Test cricket, but in 2020, that's my theory as well. Because if you look at the last 2 games, I think West Indies had more dot balls, but they hit more boundaries than England.
Okay, let's watch Topley. Comes in over the wicket, bowl to the left-handed, Puran beaten outside the half stump, no run. Topley hitting a good spot here and getting this new ball to swing a little, but the swing will go soon.
Yeah, I think maybe a few more spores and 6, and the swing is kind of out of it. I think this might be his last over too.
Yes. So Michael Douglas is agreeing with us and majority of us in the community that really and truly King should have been on the front foot as the rain comes down in Jamaica. Topley over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran drives through the covers, down to the man and the cover point boundary, sends the return in. They jog walk a single, the score moves up to 24 for 2. Puran watching the ball very closely, Bobby.
Yes, he normally does.
Yes. It is set fair in Antigua, but the rain is coming down not in Antigua and Grenada. There's no threat of rain today in Grenada. The match will come to an end. Sunshine is beautiful, but in Jamaica at this moment, the rain is falling.
You got me there at first. I was like, where is rain coming from?
Okay. And so Hope just getting on the top of the bounce and guide this one down to the man coming off the backward point boundary. The score moves up to 25 for 2 after 3.4 overs. So they have stemmed the wicket, and this is very good. After picking up 2 wickets in the first 2 overs, West Indies have stemmed the flow of the wicket taking, Bobby. That's good.
Yeah, that is very good. Just consolidate for a little bit, take down a 1 boundary, and be ready in a couple overs again.
Topley over the wicket to Puran, and Puran whip this away. Pass short, fine leg down to the boundary for 4. That's the boundary that you asked for, Bobby. Whip that away. It was on his legs, and he just helped it along the way.
Very good over now for us.
Yeah.
Decent over, not very good, but decent over. Maybe if 1 more 4, then it would be a very good over.
Yes. So despite the dive from the man at short fine leg, he played that well into the gap, dive down to the boundary for 4. So let's watch now. 29 for 2. 1 to come in over number 4. Up to the wicket, ball to Puran. He allows that to go through outside the half stump, end of over number 4. Let's see. Yes, end of over number 4, 29 for 2. Good start, Bobby. Fair start. Who has the early initiative?
I think England has it because they have 2 wickets and they're going about what's that, 7 runs per over. So I think England is in the lead right now.
Yes, Kizzy, that's what I said. I said it's raining in Jamaica, but not in Grenada. That's what I said. Thank you very much. It is so hot that the umbrellas are out, said Kizzy. Yes, it is set fair for the day. So Atkins is going to come into the attack, and he may well be the fastest bowler in the England team. Good decision to bring in Atkins in this match, Bobby?
Yeah, he's bowled pretty decent.
Okay. So after this over, we expect that Andre will rejoin us, and then he and Bobby will take you through the next 5 over. Over the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope said, welcome to Grenada, Atkinson. And he just hit this high over long on for 6. Wonderful shot by Hope. It was in the slot though, Bobby.
I think I heard the other day Bish said Atkinson must like when Hope plays those on drive. I remember Hope hit him like 3 consecutive on drive, and he starts with the best one I've seen so far, a 6.
Yes, and that one was hit lovely over long on for 6. Good shot there by Hope. As Atkinson comes in again. Over the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope just dab this down into the offside where the short turn man comes across to his right field. At the edge of the circle, they go through for a single. Hope pushes up to 22, West Indies 36 for 2 after 4.2 overs. So so I would not have changed a winning team. These 2 batsmen need to take it deep for West Indies to win. Hope is in dazzling form. Thank you, Richard Maria, for your comments and expressing your opinion. Thank you very much. It is always welcome. Over the wicket, ball to Puran, and he is high in the air. Over the top. 1, 2, 3. It's roll into the boundary now for 4. Puran and the charge also, Bobby.
Yeah, I think they're going to attack Atkins right now. You know, they've done their bit of consolidating. We might not see Motie and Copley again, so they're going to attack right now.
Yes, he did that very well, Mr. Casanova one. After the 6, he just dab it down and get a single. Says good rotation, and Puran said, it's my turn now. Atkins a ball to Puran, and he swings us away. That's his favorite stroke. The fielder is a backward square leg, but he has no chance, and it raced away. So Puran on the charge. The West Indies move up to 46 for 2.
Very well done by the West Indies. We're coming back now.
Yes, that's where Puran love it. It never bounced high enough. It just stay there, just about waist height, and once you bowl it there to Puran, it's going to travel. You love it right there. We expect Andre to join us back for at the end of this over. Let's watch now as Puran seconds. He's on 16. Hope is on 22. West Indies 46 for 2. Atkins over the wicket, ball to Puran, tighter on middle and half stump, and he defends out into the offside. There is no run. The score remains on 46 for 2. Much better delivery there, Bobby.
Yes, but I think they could have had a run. Puran never wanted to run.
And that's not nice. You must take every single there. We cannot be giving up singles at this stage of the game. Many games are lost by 1 run these days.
Exactly. In T20, 1, 2 runs.
Atkins a ball to Puran, and he whipped this away off his leg, straight to the fielder on the square leg boundary, sends the return in at the end of over number 5. West Indies 47 for 2. Expect Andre to join us, but I'm not seeing him. Bobby, go ahead, please.
Yeah, that was a very, very good over again for us. At this moment, I think we have crawled our way back in the game. So we look in control now. These 2 batsmen look well in control.
Yes, they do look well in control, and we can only push on from here. 47 for 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hope they'll be there until at least the both of them, until at least the 12th over. Because I believe these 2 are the 2 better batsmen at, rotating the strike.
Yes, it's what? 5 9s 45? That's how it goes. So the run rate is 9.4 at this time. Oh, yes, It comes up on the screen. Well done. Topley in his third over, looking for that next wicket down the leg side, clipped away towards the fielder coming around from backward square leg. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 48 for 2 as we welcome back Andre with the live commentary for the next 5 overs or so. Welcome back, Andre.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton. So at 48 for 2 after 5.1 overs, Hope is on 22, Puran is on 18. Both batsmen looking pretty good. Topley in his third over. Hope settles. And it's going to be Topley over the wicket, ball to Shea Hope, and Hope is pulling that one straight to the man at the mid wicket, and there's no run. The score remains at 48 for 2.
Yeah, that one looked like it held in a bit in the pitch.
Yeah, so really nice recovery from the West Indies, Bobby.
Yeah, we came back really good. 40 from 23.
Right. So it's going to be Topley. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. And here comes Topley over the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope is beaten at a side. It looks like a slow delivery, and that beats him outside the off stump.
Yeah, that one was a slower. Yeah, 120.
Yep, it's a slow ball by Topley. Topley's bowling really well here. There was a particular shot in the previous over that Hope played off Atkinson. I thought, Bobby, that was a shot of the series. It was a shot over mid-on. Lovely timing by Shea Hope. We're looking really well. So Hope is on 22. Faces up to Topley. Here comes Topley. Ball to Hope, and Hope is driving that one. It pees out of the outer half of the bat to the man at third man, and they go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 49 for 2 after 5.4 overs. Shea Hope is looking really well here.
Showing his class.
Oh, yes, indeed. So it's going to be Puran to face up to Topley. Puran is on an 18 from 11 balls. Topley is going to come. He's going to come over the wicket, ball to Puran, who's flicking that one through the mid-wicket area. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 50 for 2. So the West Indies 50 coming up in the 6th over. West Indies on 50 for 2 from 5.5 overs. Puran is on 19 from 12. Hope is on 23 from 15. And Mikel is saying Puran need to improve his average against Rashid. His average 14 with a strike rate of 89.4 against Rashid. Okay. And there was Hope, who is just timing that one beautifully through the backward point area. They go through for 1, they come back for 2, and that is all there'll be. So there was Hope on the back foot and just punching that one off the back foot to the backward point area for 2. Lovely shot there, Bobby.
Yep. That's a shot that Shea Hope plays very well.
Yes, a supernova is saying that despite being 2 wickets down early, go ahead with the comment, please.
Yes, despite being 2 wickets down early, that over saved our power play. Love the impact we've seen so far from both Shea and Nicky P. Yes, Supernova, they have done pretty well so far. And we hope that they'll continue doing so for the next few overs.
Bobby, who do you think win the power play?
I think it's pretty tight. Because England have gotten 2 wickets, so I think it's pretty even in the power play, if you ask me.
Yeah, big up to you, Jermaine Miller. Good afternoon.
Yes, Jermaine. Both batsmen are playing responsibly. Yes, I love the responsibility from both of them. SO.
Yep, thank you, SO, for your comment. So it's going to be Puran who will face up to Livingstone. Puran is on 19 from 12 balls, and Hope is 25 from 16. It's going to be Livingstone around the wicket to bowl to Puran. Here comes Livingstone, bowl to Puran, and Puran just playing that one to the backward point area. There's no run there. The score remains on 52 for 2. Livingstone around the wicket to bowl to Nicholas Puran. And Puran is hitting that one magnificently over the long on area for 6. Great shot there by Nicholas Puran. And there was Livingston tossing that ball up, and there was Puran coming onto the front foot and hitting that one over long on for 6. Magnificent shot, Bobby.
That was a big one. A big 6.
Right over the deep long on air for 6. Magnificently played by Nicholas Puran. So Puran moves on to 25. The score is on 58 for 2. Here comes Livingston bowl to Puran, who's just stuck in that one at the behind this backward square leg area for a single. The score moves on to 59 for 2. Puran goes to 26. And the 50th partnership coming up, 51 runs from 30 balls. Well played by Nicholas Puran and Shea Hope.
Yes, very good running also in that last ball.
And Germany saying the power play was a draw, guys. Yes, it was. We thought so too. So it's going to be Shea Hope that will face Livingston. Livingston over the bowl to Hope, and Hope is just playing that one into the deep backward point area for an easy single. The score moves on to 60 for 2. Shea Hope moves on to 26 from 17 balls. So 2 more balls to come in the 7th over. And there's Livingston. He's tossing the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come to bowl to Puran around the wicket. Bowl to Puran. Puran is stuck in that one in the mid-wicket area. They go through for an easy single. That is all there'll be. The score moves on to 61 for 2. Puran is down on 27 from 16 balls. With a ball to come in the 7th over. And there is Sammy looking quite relaxed. Coach Darren Sammy. Livingston bowled to Hope, and Hope is just flicking that one to the man at the short fine leg area. There's no run. The score means at 61 for 2 after over number 7. Over to you, Bobby.
Yes, so Michael Douglas is saying Livingston to Puran is a gamble from Butler. Yes, it is. But he has been gambling with Livingston, and you know, he has been winning so far. So it's not a bad gamble if you ask me. So Jeremy and Miller say, guys, you all need to set up so we can call in after the games. We'll be definitely looking into that, Jeremy.
Yeah, definitely. That's a very welcome that point, Jeremy. So it's gonna be Rashid who will come into the attack now. He will start over number 8 to Puran, and Puran's record, you know, is, as Mikel alluded to, is not really good against Rashid. So let us see how he goes. Rashid to bowl to Puran is on the back foot and beaten outside off stump. Seemed to have been a googly.
Yes,
good
he did not pick that.
Rashid.
Puran did not pick that one.
Yeah. So let us see. Rashid. And Nicholas Puran is retaking his guard. It's going to be Adil Rashid to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Rashid over the wicket, bowl to Puran on the back foot and just playing that one back to the bowler. There is no run. And there's Puran having a look at Rashid, watching him carefully. He knows Rashid is a danger man. Adil Rashid tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's on his way to bowl to Puran, and Puran is on the back foot and hitting that one, pulling that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. A single is all there will be. The score moves on to 62 for 2, and Puran goes on to 28.
It's going to be very interesting to see what Hope does now. This is very interesting.
Yes, it will be. Because both batters have their difficulties against Rashid. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play Adil Rashid. Hope settles. There's a slip in place. Rashid over the wicket bowls to Hope, and Hope was hitting that one over. It's in the air over the mid-wicket area, and it's caught. And there was Shea Hope going after Adil Rashid and hitting that one into the air to the man of deep mid-wicket area, and is taken, and the score, and West Indies lose their 3rd wicket at 62 for 3. Bobby? Right.
Yeah, I think that was a bit too wide, if you ask me, to be sweeping. Or a sweep like that.
He probably need to hit it over the offside, but he chooses to go over the onside, and the ball was turning away from him. He just not picking Rashid. He's just not happy facing up to Rashid, and once again Rashid got his wicket.
Yeah, I think that's a bad choice from Hope, if you ask me.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're having difficulties against a particular bowler, at least try to see him out. Try to at least get a few balls in and get your
Yeah. So Mr. Casanova said Hope followed Rashid trap yet again. Yes, that he definitely set up Hope.
Honestly, I think all the West Indian batters have their difficulties against Adil Rashid. None of them have been able to really dominate Rashid, so they're really struggling against Rashid. So it's going to be very important to see how they go here. Even Puran, who's normally pretty good against leg spin bowling, but he himself is having difficulty against Rashid.
Yes.
So Esso is saying that he should have stayed there and see out Rashid.
I think so, even for this first over, see him out first.
The other bowlers, you have a difficulty against a particular bowler, there's no need to really go after him, especially in his first over or his first couple of overs. So it's going to be Powell to take strike. Powell is going to face up to Rashid. He settles. And here comes Rashid over the wicket now to bowl to Powell. And he's just, he's beaten outside the off stump. And there was Powell coming onto the front foot and beaten outside the off stump. The score remains at 62 for 3. Rashid of the 8th over. Let's see what Powell will do here. It's going to be Adil Rashid to bowl to Ravmon Powell. Powell settles. And it's going to be... I didn't see my screen just froze a bit right there. So at the end of the over, it is 62 for 3. From 8 overs, Puran is on 28. Powell is yet to get off the mark. Over to you, Bobby.
Yeah, so Supernova 22 said, our batsman cannot play Rashid at all. Years now, Rashid has been destroying us. That seems to be the case, Supernova. And this is, what's this? Dig Me Tingling. That young lad, Puran, have all the attributes to be a good batsman. He only needs to choose his shot more carefully. Yes, I think Puran is the most technically gifted batsman we have. Who's that? Richard Moriah. Not smart batting. They have to settle in and play this guy. You can't hit your way out of it. Definitely, Richard. So Supernova 22 says Powell and Pura needs to stay long. Only Rutherford after them. Then Holder, who I don't trust with the bat too much in white ball. Yeah, Supernova for a big man. I don't know how Holder cannot hit the ball far. And he's such a big, tall guy.
Yeah, well, I think he can hit the ball far, but I don't think he has been doing so for a long period of time for the West Indies. But it's going to be Tamil Mills to coming to bowl to Puran. And here's Mills over the wicket to bowl to Puran. And Puran is just flicking that one into the mid area. They go through for one. That is all there'll be. So Mills, another changer coming in. So Butler ringing in the changes. An extra bowler being played today. So West Indies not getting the opportunity to settle to any one particular bowler. It's going to be Mills to bowl to Captain Ravmon Powell. And Mills at the top of his mark. Powell settles in his stance. Here comes Mill. Around the wicket to bowl to Powell. Pass the umpire now, bowl to Powell, and Powell is tucking that one into the mid-wicket area. They go through for one, they come through for two. Really good running there from West Indies. Really good running from
excellent running.
Yes. We know that Powell is a very, very good runner. He's really quick between the wicket, and Nicholas Puran is also a pretty good runner. So I'll expect to see some really, really, really good running here.
Yeah,
so it's going to be Mills, who will come around the wicket to bowl to Scores on 65 for 3. Mills is on his way to bowl to Ravmon Powell. Mills past umpire now, bowl to Powell, and Powell is pulling that one to the man at the deep middle area, into the middle to the backward square leg fence for 4. And there was Mills dropping that short, and there was Powell rocking onto the back foot and pulling that one into the backward square leg area for 4. Lovely shot there by Powell. But
yeah, I think the fielder stops it. It says he only got 2 runs.
oh, I didn't. I thought it was 4, because the
Me
camera
too.
that 20. Yeah, I thought it was actually 4. Okay, so that's pretty good stop then. So they made that's 2 runs there.
Wow.
It's gonna be Mills now to bowl to Powell. Here comes Mills now, bowl to Ravmon Powell, and he's hitting that one high. It's hard. Will it be 6? It's going. Oh, that's a brilliant stop. Brilliant feeling on a deep middle kick boundary. That's absolutely magnificently done.
Yes, that was magnificent. Atkinson.
Well done by Atkinson. And there was
But
Paul rocking onto the back foot and pulling that one. And there was Atkinson jumping high and hard. That's magnificently done. Let us see. Oh, yes. Magnificent feeling right there. Got rid of it. And only 2 runs were taken.
poor running from our batsman, though. We should have gotten at least 2 runs. That was in the air for a very long time.
And third umpire is going to check that one. Let us see. But it looks safe to me. It looks
Yeah,
pretty
it's
safe.
safe. Yeah, his feet was off the ground.
Let's run through some of the comments while the umpire is checking.
Okay, so
Mikel is saying, Ahmed got Shea Hope. I'm not able to see it fully.
Okay, so he said Riyad Ahmed got. I was reading.
Here Mills ball took Puran with a slow ball outside off stump, and there was Puran slapping that one to the man at the long on boundary. A single is all there'll be. The score moves on to 69 for 3. Yes, go ahead, Bobby.
Yes, so SO said most Caribbean wickets favor spin, yet we have difficulty batting spin. I've always questioned that too, SO.
Yeah, we have a serious problem, batting spin bowling, It's going to be Mills to bowl his final ball of the 9th over. He will be bowling to Powell. And here comes Mills around the wicket to bowl to Powell. And Powell is driving that one over the covered area for 4. Magnificent shot right there. And there was Mills tossing that one outside the half stump. A slow delivery. And there was Ravmon Powell coming onto the front foot over extra cover for 4. Lovely runs there, Bobby.
That was a lovely shot by Ravmon Powell. Hit really hard.
Era 4 lovely runs, and it's end of the over. The 73 for 3 from 9 overs.
Okay, so Supernova said have to go after Mills, Livingston, and Curran today. Play out Rashid and Milk Ali for 8 and over. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Maybe we can go after Rashid in 1 over. Supernova said absolutely amazing save. That's 5-run save. Definitely Supernova. That was some stop. Supernova. That's the same thing I'm saying. How did they only run 1? Seems to be ball watching. Our Powell thought that was a sure 6 or he was gonna be out.
It's gonna be Rashid with his 2nd over, and it is the 10th over of the West Indies innings. So it's going to be Nicholas Puran who will take strike. Here comes Rashid over the wicket, bowl to Puran. It's short, and Puran pulls only to the man at long on ear for an easy single. The score moves on to 74 for 3. Puran moves on to 31. West Indies going at 8.07 runs per over. So it's going to be Powell now who will face the danger man, Adil Rashid. And Rashid comes in to bowl to Powell. Powell is back and just taps up one to the man at the backward point area. He doesn't score. The score means a 74 for 3. There's a slip in place for Ravmon Powell. So it's going to be Powell to face Rashid. He settles. Rashid comes in to bowl to Powell. Pass umpire and a bowl to Powell, and he's getting an inside edge one. Inside edge to the man at the short fan leg area for an easy single. And there was Paul coming onto the front foot, trying to drive that one. Got an inside edge for the man at short fan leg area for an easy single. The score moves on to 75 for 3. Powell having his difficulties against Adil Rashid. So it's going to be Puran back on strike to face Rashid. Rashid pass umpire and a ball to Puran, who tucks up one behind the backward square leg area for an easy single. The score moves on to 76 for 3. It seems that the approach by Puran and by Powell is just try to just rotate the strike against Rashid without taking, not to try to go after him. Rashid to bowl to Powell, in bowl to Powell, and there's Powell on the back foot and pull that one magnificently through in the mid-wicket area for 4. And there was Adil Rashid just dropping that one a little bit short, and there was Powell rocking on the back foot and pull that one into the mid-wicket area for 4 runs, Bobby. So there was Powell sweeping that one for 4. So it's going to be Rashid to bowl his final ball of his second over, the 10th of the West Indies innings. Here comes Adil Rashid to bowl to Powell, and Powell is just flicking that one to the man at the long on area for an easy single. So that's the end of over number 10. The score moves on to 81 for 3, and it is a drinks break. So at the end of 10 overs, West Indies on 81 for 3.
Thank you very much, Andre. So Andre will be back with us at the start of the 16th over. Thank you so much, Andre. And Bobby is still here with us. Bobby, are you still here with us? And so
yeah, I was gonna come back in 5 overs.
Okay, so all right. So yes, Bobby, come back in 5 overs. So Andre will stay with us. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you very much, Bobby. So Andre will stay with us, and Bobby will come back in 5 overs. Thank you. So Andre is here with us. So after 10 overs, what's the score, Andre?
I think it's 80 or 81 for 3.
Okay, so let's go through some comments very quickly. How do they that was a long time ago. Got to rotate the strike, says SO. And Supernova 22 is saying, do we need Puran scoring 80 today? Or, well, if he could get 100, it would be nice. 80 would also be good. Remember, spin bowlers have adapted to different styles, and we never change our techniques as it is coming back to bite us. I want to say something about the spin bowling issue, and listen to me carefully. Andre, any comments before I say this?
No, go ahead first. Go ahead.
All right. What our batsmen need to do, and this is why we are paying an analyst. I said it yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. The analysts need to provide clippings of the bowling actions of the bowlers that West Indies are facing. So, for example, Rashid, the analyst needs to show the batsman what Rashid is doing with his wrist. And when he do X, the ball does this. And when he does Y, the ball does this. And they need to study those footage. And when they study those footage, they need to go and practice until they cannot get it wrong. If they put in the effort, they will not have these issues with the spinners. And I just think that we are not putting in the effort. That is why we are having these issues with the spinner. Over to you, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, spin bowling has been our Achilles heel for a long period of time, for a few years we have had difficulties picking, especially, the wrist spinner. We are unable to pick the googly, and we have even our spinner pose challenges for us.
Atkins over the wicket, ball to Powell, and he pulls this high in the air, over backward, square leg. There's no saving 5 this time. It sails out of the ground. Wonderful shot by Powell. Atkins was short again, and he pulled it away over deep mid wicket, forward of square, out close to the scoreboard for 6.
Magnificent shot there by Captain Powell. You know, there was Atkinson pitching that one way too short, and that is meat and drink at any day of the week for Ravmon Powell, who loves the pull shot, and he obliged by pulling that one magnificently into the square leg, into the stands for 6.
Yes, as Atkinson comes in over the wicket to bowl to Powell. He's there now, bowl to Powell. Close, Powell looking to turn that one into the onside, taken and the pad. It trickles out along the offside. The bowler fielding his follow through, and there is no run. So Supernova 22 is saying that, lol, I forgot Russell was in the 11. 2 big hitters still to come. What a lovely shot by Powell. Yes, it was indeed a lovely shot. So let's go down and scroll on. Christopher Bristol, welcome to the show, man. Good to see you here. Atkins bowl to Powell again, just targeting that pad, but Powell watched it closely and turned it down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. They go through for a single. The score is 88 for 3 in over number 11. Puran is on 32. With him, Powell, who is on 22. 10.3 overs have been bowled so far. So he said, Jay, you're too fast with it, man. Big time pull shot. Yes, Christopher Bristol, welcome, man. Supernova 22. Andre, your friend Christopher Bristol is here.
Yeah, welcome, Christopher. Big up, Christopher.
And that one was pulled away again by Puran, over back with a square leg. Etmire is clapping. That's good team spirit. I love to see that from Etmire. Well done, Etmire. 96 for 3. It's another short ball by Atkinson. And Puran saying to Powell, anything you can do, I can do it also, Andre. Not hearing. Go ahead. Yes, Andre.
Yes, yeah, there was Puran playing that pull shot magnificent over the backward square leg here. He loves the pull shot, Nicholas.
Atkinson ball to Puran, taken on the pad appeal. They go through for a single, stifled appeal. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Leg by signal. Continue with your comments, Andre.
Yes, and I was saying that Nicholas Puran is a really a magnificent play against the pull shot. He loves it. He loves when it's short, and you know you give it to him every day of the week. He will oblige by putting those into the stands.
Okay, and as we see the picture of Russell as Powell comes into strike, 1 to coming over number 11, 95 for 3. Powell is on 22. Puran is on 38. Atkins over the wicket, down the leg side, clipped away by Powell. It's running out towards the backward point boundary. They touch down for 1. They come back for the second. The return comes in at the bowler's end, but the batsmen are through for 2, 97 for 3 after 11 overs, Andre.
Yes, really good over there for the West Indies. You know, an over which produced over 15 runs, 12, 14, around 16 runs. So really good over there on the part of the West Indies. I thought that Atkins was all over the shop. His line was poor. His length were poor. So, you know, Ravmon Powell and Nicholas Puran took advantage of that.
Okay. Yes, Brian H is saying that you are not on the screen. So, okay, let me put back Andre on the screen. Okay, Andre, Brian H wants to see you. Thank you, Brian H.
All right, Brian.
Douglas is saying, wonderful running. And Jermaine Miller is saying, guys, I play Sunlight Cup in Jamaica, and we were never really taught how to bowl spin in all of our time at school. Are they teaching spin bowling around the islands now? Very interesting, Andre. What are your thoughts? How is teaching spin bowling around the island?
I don't honestly. I don't know what's happening in that regard. If what they're teaching in the schools, in what approach there is, so whether spin bowling or fast bowling. But one thing for sure is not.
Livingston round the wicket, bowl to Butler, and his pad tucked it down to short leg. They go through for a single, 98 for 3. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, one thing is for sure that we actually there is a we struggle at all levels to play spin bowling. So based on that, that we're struggling. I doubt it that we're that these batters are being taught how to play spin bowling.
Supernova is saying that this is 3 good batting performances in a row, but I just want to hold that thought and wait until the end of the innings. Supernova 22.
But one thing for Supernova is that Powell has given
Livingston over the wicket to Powell. A slip goes down and he hit this high in the air. It's out of the ground. 6 more runs by Powell. What a lovely shot. So Livingston just tossed in that one up into the drive. Powell down and almost on one knee and hit it high over long on for another magnificent 6. And Powell, as Christopher Bristol said, it's raining 6 in Grenada.
Indeed. And Powell is in tremendous form. Powell has actually gotten to 30 or more in 3 of his innings thus far. So Powell is a man, he's on a mission, he's in tremendous form for the West Indies.
Livingston ball to Powell again, full toss. Oh, that's a gimme. Oh, that's a gift. And Powell just help it along its way. Over long on. Butler is disgusted with the bowling of Livingston there because that was definitely a gift. And he was saying, Merry Christmas, Powell. Here, take this one. Another big shot by Powell.
Oh, indeed. Merry Christmas indeed. Happy holidays to everyone. Livingston.
And Curtis Amute is saying that Puran is playing as the opening batsman today, not as a bowler, because we have not seen him in the attack yet. Very interesting observation. That.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Interesting indeed. And
ball to Powell, short, he cuts, misses. Continue, Andre.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that Livingston has been given so many overs. I probably thought, I think Ali was a more skillful bowler that would have been brought back. So bowling
Livingston to Powell, wide again outside the half stump, another wide signal. Yes, Andre, continue.
Yeah, I mean, why give Livingston, who I think is a part-time bowler at best. And you have the likes of Ali,
Livingston, ball to Powell, and Powell drive in the air, down towards cover, 1 bounce to the fielder. SO is saying, is that ball still in Grenada? Well, apparently it comes back, 113 for 3. Andre, continue with your comment.
Yes. So yeah, Livingston, I think, as I said, is a part-time bowler at best. So it's quite surprising that he has actually been given another over with these 2 set batters.
As we watch, Livingston now comes round the wicket, ball to Puran, and that's the half break. He doesn't bowl the googly, he turns across Puran, but he got on top of it and played it into the offside. 114 for 3. We are in over number 12. So Puran is on 40, Powell is on 37, and is going very good as he taps his bat. 1 to come in over number 12. Livingstone tossed the ball from Anto and comes in now. Ball to Powell, and Powell hit this through the offside, down to the fielder, on the cover boundary, 115 for 3 at the end of over number 12. Puran is on 40, Powell is on 38. Over to you, Andre.
Yes, Powell is in tremendous form, and Nicholas Puran has played himself in well. So I think that if these 2 batters take it to say over number 18 or 19, we will get a pretty good total because they're 2 powerful strikers of the ball, and they're well set now. Their eyes are in, and it's going to be carnage if they manage to get themselves through the next few overs.
So Darren Williams is saying, wonderful commentary, guys. Thank you very much, Darren Williams. We really appreciate it, and thanks for the motivation. Indeed, we like it. And yep. Mr. Beer is saying, it seems like I have go and move my car if Powell continues to like this. Oh, you're at the ground, and here comes Sam Curran. Mr. Supernova 22, I hope, I hope he doesn't get any command and get any Supernova 22. I hope you will have to hide. So Mr. Beer apparently is at the ground, Andre.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Beer, welcome.
Curran ball to Powell, and Powell places into the offside. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 116 for 3. You may continue, Andre, with your comment.
Yes. So we know, if Curran is anything off line, off length today, he's going to travel. He's one of the West Indies, probably one of the West Indies' favorite bowlers, the favorite son of the soil when it comes to his bowling.
We need 3 good overs from them, and we are on our way. So 3 good overs from here, Brian H. You are talking about another 60, so that will put us to 176 with 4 overs to go. That will be very good, Andre.
Very, very good indeed. You know, we see that the pitch probably not turning as much as the previous game.
Puran over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran swings this down to the man on the deep mid-wicket boundary. That looks a little agricultural as he moves up to 41. Powell is on 39. Nonetheless, there's a single. So another run to West Indies, 117 for 3 in over number 13.
Yes, as I was saying, I think this pitch, it looks a bit truer this time around. It's not stopping as much as the previous pitch. It seems to be playing a little bit better than the previous game.
Definitely. Puran round the wicket, ball to Powell. That's tight. Loud appeal, not out. The umpire walks away. He desperately need Powell wicket. I think it pitch outside leg. 9 seconds remaining. I think it pitch outside leg. Let's see what Butler will do. I think he's going for it. Yes, he has gone for it. So while they go for it, let me take some of your comments very quickly. Wants as much of him. Jay saying that Captain Fantastic Pow seems to be on a mission. Supernova 22. I hope Powell is not out in a Supernova 22. I hope so. Time for Powell to take another slap out of Puran. And Curtis Amute is saying Powell could make a comeback in the ODI team if he keep performing like this. Our opinions differ there, Curtis Amute. What West Indies batsmen do not use their feet and are not concentrating on reading the length. Many times they are not sure when to go forward or to go backward.
That's true. That's true.
Is that
very good observation? They're caught on the crease often times.
Is that bad first or pad first? That looks to be pad first or is bad first. So let's look outside the half stump, as I said. Oh, am I a genius or what? I did told you that it pitched outside the half stump. Oh, they are watching it and they don't. These umpires from the West Indies are very good when you compare them to umpires from places like South Africa. Andre.
Yeah, I thought so too from initially that it was outside leg stump. You know, I thought it was a very poor decision on the part of Captain Butler. But he's quite desperate, and he's quite desperate because he knows that Puran can actually go. So he's desperate for Puran to get a wicket.
Okay. And so I think Mr. Casanova made a text there, but not Mr. Casanova, Super 22 about Sammy on the street, but it has gone. Ball to Puran outside the half stump, good delivery there by Curran. So Mr. Casanova, that text has passed me, but I saw you were saying something like Sammy was out in the street vibing with the Grenadians. Did you see that, Andre? Did you see anything like that?
No, I didn't see that one. The last one I saw the comment was the batsmen not going out forward or backward to the spinners.
118 for 3. Curran over the wicket, wide outside the half stump, wide signal. 119 for 3. Continue, sir.
Yes. So I mean, Richard Morie made a very good point about the batsmen being caught in the crease, not going backward or forward. You know, oftentimes we see that. You know, they're not the batter is not sure whether to play back or forward to the spinners. So it's a big problem for the West Indies in their approach to spin bowling.
Okay, Mr. Supernova, you're harsh though. Over the wicket, ball to Puran, who steps across his crease and whip this into the onside. Moeen field at forward, in front of square. They go through for a single. 120 for 3 in over number 13. Is Supernova 22 a bit harsh there? That's the first call I have seen Nigel Dugood get right in our favor. Is he a bit harsh there, Andre?
Yeah, I think you might be a bit harsh here on the part of Nigel. Yeah. But one umpire I think I've not seen a lot of. What about the Jamaican umpire? Is he on the panel?
Puran over the wicket, ball to Powell, he pulls, top edge, danger here. Oh, he took the catch, Mr. Supernova 22. Supernova 22, you called for Puran and you saw what happened. Supernova 22, I'm calling you out today. You should not have called for Puran. And so Powell goes short. He looks to pull it, got the top edge. Jos Butler run back from behind the stump, took the catch, and the West Indies captain goes. Puran got the breakthrough, Andre.
Yes, that's a massive breakthrough for Puran. And there was that one pitching it short. And the good thing about that one when he pitched it short, they pitched it short outside the awesome. So Powell didn't get the chance to really get. He was pulling it from way outside the awesome. So that is why he took the top edge. So he was never in control of that. So that was a very, very good short ball on the part of Sam Curran.
Yes, indeed, and he came back well there. 39 from 21 deliveries, good knock by the captain, and so it is a third time, as you said, in the series that he's passing 30. So well done, and see Hetmeyer there carrying the drinks there today. So the new batsman is Shafane Rutherford. He better goes to the crease and take his guard and be ready to take strike, because the Englands could appeal. So he needs to go to his crease and take his guard. I think that's what the umpire is telling him, that you need to go to your crease, take the guard, and be ready to take strike. Andre?
I don't think he's the one on strike. I think it's Puran who's going to be on strike.
Okay. It was the last delivery of the over?
Yes, it's the last delivery of the over.
Okay. All right, so after 13 over, let's look at that again. He looks to pull it through the onside. He was late under the shot. It was well directed, and Puran got his man. Is it last laugh, or is it too late for last laugh, Andre?
I mean, it's a good comeback by Sam Curran after the sort of savagery we saw on Wednesday. It's a pretty good comeback, so you have to give him his credit.
Ali round the wicket, ball to Puran, and he drives into the offside. The fielder comes around and the long off boundary cannot stop it. 4 more to Puran. He moves up to 46, 124 for 4.
Yeah, lovely shot there by Nicholas Puran. You know, hitting that one inside out over into the cover area for 4. Magnificent shot.
Yes, Puran looking fine form today. It wasn't far from the man on the long off boundary, but he still could just not stop it. Ali round the wicket to Puran, reverse sweep down towards mid wicket. They're gone for 1. That's all they will get. Rutherford comes into strike. Puran moves up to 47. The score moves up to 125 for 4. 125 for 4.
The reverse sweep. The reverse sweep, we have to be very, very careful of those reverse sweep. You know, I think if you're going to be playing reverse sweep, I think you better make sure you get at least 4 runs for it, because, you know, it doesn't make sense to play those shots for 1. It just, I see, taking such...
Ali round the wicket, ball to Rutherford, and Rutherford get one that turns sharply across him. He was looking to play that in the onside, but it turns across him, and Motie and Hosein might be licking their fingers now. Look at that ball turn. It didn't turn, because we end up, I thought it turned. And so Rutherford really looks in no man lands here, as Ali, an off spinner, is bamboozling a West Indies batsman. An off spinner? Is he bowling leg spinner or mistress spinner or what, Andre?
Oh, there he goes again, beaten once more.
Ali round the wicket, ball to Shepherd. He gets back onto this one, tuck it into the onside, is off the mark, well run, and so he made just second down after those 2 deliveries. You can imagine there's a lot of nerves there, but it's a long time he hasn't played for the West Indies. I think this is either his 6th or 7th match for the West Indies. Did he play 6th already? I think he played 6 matches so far for the West Indies, but that was a long time ago, and he's now back into the team. Puran on 47 comes into strike. Ali round the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran dabbed this into the onside. The fielder from backward point comes in field. There is no run. Good over from Ali. 126 for 4 after 14 overs, Andre.
Very, very good over by Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali is a very, very experienced bowler, very, very, very clever bowler. You know, so pretty good over from the part of Ali. And for England, so West Indies on 126 for 4, going at exactly 9 runs per over. It's going to be very important for Nicholas Puran to bat right through the innings right here if West Indies are to get a good total. because with the lack of Russell and Holder to come, I think Puran is a key man right here, to bat right throughout the innings for the West Indies to get a very, very, very competitive total.
There's a Supernova is making a good point, 22, that with the two lefties at the crease, England duly brought back Ali, and that was a good decision. So Sam Curran, who bowled 1 over for 4 runs, which was very good. And probably today is Sam Curran day. We hope not. He comes in now, over the wicket, bowl to Rutherford, and Rutherford drive. It peels off the outer portion of the bat and run down toward third man. They are going to double check that, but they are back for 2. This is going to be very tight because although he stopped the ball, they need to double check it because I think that his foot might well be on the boundary when he made that stop. Look, let's see. Ball in hand. Oh, ball goes away. Good effort there by the fielder, Andre.
Yeah, that's a very good stop. But I think it's Liam Livingstone. Yeah, magnificent feeling. I think that England feeling has been very, very good today. They have saved quite a number of runs in the field today.
Curran over the wicket, ball to Rutherford, and he hit this high in the air, down towards the boundary, pierced the gap. Good shot by Rutherford, lovely shot. He moves up to 7. The score moves up now to 132 for 4. So after a nervous start there, he just cut that away in the air, down towards the boundary for 4. That was a good shot indeed.
Confident shot by Rutherford, and we know that he's a really good time of the cricket ball. If he gets going, it could be really carnage if he gets going for the West Indies.
132 for 4 as Curran comes in, round over the wicket, ball to Rutherford, a Yorker, which he dug out quite well. They go through for a single. 133 for 4 now. Good delivery there by Curran, but Rutherford was equal to the task and he moves up to 8. West Indies 132 for 4.
Yes, very good comeback on the part of Curran. Bowling, getting the Yorker in, but Rutherford rather, just watching that carefully and playing that one for a single. So it's Puran back on strike.
Yes, so Puran is on 47, Rutherford is on 8. Curran over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran looking to hit this from about 4 stumps outside the half stump, over the mid-on, over the onside, and he misses. It goes through to the keeper. I didn't like that shot at all, Bobby. Andre.
No. Poor shot. Agriculture. There's no need for that. All he needs to do was to keep his shape. Why are you trying to hit the ball from so wide outside of some in the middle area? Just keep your shape. Those agricultural shots. I don't like Puran playing those agricultural shots at all because I think that he has the ability to play some really good cricketing shots.
Curran over the wicket, ball to Puran, short outside the half stump, wide signal. Yes, Andre, and just to finish up on your point, I think that he could have hit that over the offside for 6. He has the power. There's no need. I agree with you.
Yeah. I've seen him play a lot of shots inside out for 6. Just keep a shape and keep on, playing the shot. Keep play those. Over the offside.
Well said, Brian H. Reckless. Agree with you, Brian H. Curran comes in over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran drives into the offside. That looks better. Down to the fielder, coming off the long off boundary. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 135 for 4. 1 to come in over number 15. And we expect Bobby to join us for the next over. Puran is on 48. Rutherford is on 8. He comes in to strike. 135 for 4, reminding you that England won the toss and asked West Indies to take first strike. Going at a strike rate of exactly 9.10 with 1 delivery to come in over number 15. 135 for 4, Puran is on 48, Rutherford is on 8. Curran, ball to Rutherford, and Rutherford bottom edge this. Looking to slap that one through the offside. It was a slower delivery. At the end of over number 15, West Indies 135 for 4, Andre.
Yeah, so I think it is pretty interestingly evenly poised, I think, right here. I think that West Indies, if these two should bat the next 3 or so overs, they will put up a challenging total for the English. But it's going to be very critical for Puran in particular, He needs to bat right through to the end for us to get a
So Kizzy is saying that he's annoyed by the ball wide of off stump, and Jay is saying they need to deflect the eyeballs over the keeper head sometimes. That's another shot that they will need to practice. And Mr. Supernova 22 saying much better from Puran than I expected. Yes, Supernova 22. Ali comes back into the attack. Over the wicket, bowls to the Puran, who pulls this away down toward mid wicket, straight to the fielder, and there's a single. He moves up to 49. As Bobby will join us now, Andre will do the live commentary until the end of the innings. And so Bobby will be on comments. Welcome back. Welcome back, Bobby. Over to you, Andre.
Yes, so it's going to be Adil Rashid in his third over, the 16th over of the innings. The score is on 136 for 4. Rutherford to take strike. Adil Rashid over the wicket to bowl to Rutherford, and here is both Rutherford, and Rutherford is sweeping that one to the man at the back into the backward square leg area. They go through for one. That a one is all there will be. The score moves on to 137 for 4. Puran is back on strike. He's on 49.
Lovely shot.
So it's gonna be Rashid to bowl to Puran. Here comes Rashid. Pass umpire now. Bowl to Puran, and Puran is always stuck in that one. It's a late cut. Really done that by Nicholas Puran. Magnificent shot there for 4. And there was Rashid just pitching that one outside the off stump. And there was Puran just late cutting that one, basically taking it out of the keeper's hand into the third man area for 4 runs. And Puran brings up his 53 from 37 balls. Lovely shot there by Nicholas Puran.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot. Brian Lara-esque shot.
And Nicholas Puran brings up his 50. Says 1 for 1 for 4. And there was Puran trying to reverse. What was Puran trying to do right there? And there was Nicholas Puran trying to reverse. See that one. It actually came on the inner portion of the bat to the man at the backward point area for a single. So Puran moves on to 54. Rutherford is back on strike. He's on 9. The score is on 142 for 4. Rashid 1 for 16 from 2.4 overs. Rashid bowls to Rutherford, and he's taking on the pad. It's a loud appeal, not out. I think that one might have pitched outside leg stump.
That one looked kind of close to me. That one looked like a better shot than the one that they went for. Let's see. Maybe the height?
Yeah, probably a touch outside off stump. Outside leg stump, rather. Googly. Rashid to bowl to Rutherford. And here comes Rashid. Bowl to Rutherford. Rutherford is stuck in one in the backward square leg area. They go through for 1. 1 is all there will be. The score moves on to 143 for 4. And that's the end of over number 16. Puran is on 54 from 38. Rutherford is on 10 from 10. Over to you, Bobby.
Yes, England seemed to be pulling it back a bit, as expected with their spinners. So as we can see, it pitch outside leg.
So Jay wants the job as batting coach for West Indies, and Brian H is saying big batters still to come. So we need to go hard. That's what he's basically saying. Greetings, KB. Welcome to the show. How much do you think the boys need to set England to chase? 190 above 190. I think this is a good batting surface.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas is saying that shot from Puran is risky. Definitely is. Supernova 22 is saying excellent shot. And 50 by Puran. Need 30 more from him. Miles will come back into the attack as we hand over to Andre.
Yes. So it's going to be Timal Mills to start the 17th over, setting his field.
So Brian H says Puran is a wild guy.
So Mills is going to come to bowl to Rutherford. And there's a spectator, that young lady saying, I love West Indies. We all love West Indies, young lady. So it's going to be Mills to bowl to
Rutherford. Here comes Mills to bowl to Rutherford. Pass umpire now, bowl to Rutherford. And he's hitting that one straight back over his head for 4. Magnificent shot by Rutherford. And there was Timon Mills pitching that one up, and Rutherford just coming onto the front foot and striking it way over his head for 4 runs, Bobby.
Yes, Rutherford waited on that slow ball. It's almost like he was expecting it. He picked it very well.
Back over his head.
Yeah.
And Timon Mills is one who bowls a lot of slower delivery. I think probably they know him quite well, and they're able to pick his slower deliveries. So yeah. Mills is going to come to bowl to Rutherford once more. Rutherford is on 14. Mills pass umpire, bowl to Rutherford, and Rutherford is pulling that one magnificent shot over the wicket, mid square leg area for 6. And there was Mills dropping that one short, and Rutherford on the back foot pulled that one over the backward square leg area for 6 more runs. Magnificent shot, Bobby.
Yes, Rutherford seems to be letting loose right now.
Rutherford, listen to me next time to go for it. Okay.
Instead that Rutherford, listen to me, it's time to go for it. Yes.
It's time to go for it. Okay. Indeed, and they're going for it indeed. Rutherford settles. He's on 20 from 12. It's a very dangerous hit off the ball. He looks around the field. He settles. Mills at the top of his mark. Here comes Mills to bowl to Rutherford. Mills is on his way to bowl to Rutherford. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Rutherford outside of, and Rutherford is going straight over the cover area, and it's dropped just in front of the field on the cover boundary. A single is all they'll get. So the score moves on to 154 for 4.
Yeah, so that was a shot there. Ball was outside the half stump, and Rutherford was not looking to hit it on the onside. He hit it through the offside. Good shot.
Yes, good shot indeed. He picked the slow ball once more. The thing about Rutherford, I think Rutherford is really a 360 player. He's able to play right around the wicket. Here comes Mills to bowl to Puran, and Puran is pulling that short ball dissect between the man at mid wicket and long on boundary for 4. And there was Mills dropping that one short. Magnificent shot.
Yeah, they seem to be picking the slow balls from Mills today very well.
Yes, I think they have. Yep, very well indeed. So Mills seemed to be the target man today, Bobby.
Yes, wow.
We see target left-handers, huh? Here comes Mills to Puran, over the wicket to bowl to Nicholas Puran, and Puran is hitting that one high, it's hard. It's going over the cover area, into the cover area. 6 magnificent runs. And there was Mills pitching that outside the half stump, and there was Puran that's hitting that one off the back foot for 6. Lovely shot over the cover area. Magnificently done.
Climbed into that one. Oh, Mills.
How did he manage to hit that ball there? I don't know, but the spectators are definitely in danger.
Yes. Nicholas Puran moves on to 64 from 40. Mills is coming to bowl the final ball of the 17th over. Puran looks around the ground just one more time. He settles. Here comes Mills over the wicket to bowl to Nicholas Puran. He's tossing one outside of some. He gets an outside edge into the third man area for 4 more runs. And there was Puran coming onto the front foot, edging that one to the third man boundary. Puran goes to 68 runs. West Indies is on 168 for 4. Looking really well, Bobby.
Yes. So Jay said we can get 200. Definitely, Jay. I think we can get 200.
Yes.
What's
so
that?
Let me run through some of the comments during the break here. So 25 from the over. Thank you for pointing out that, Brian H. KB is saying the boys going for these last 25 deliveries, and Chris is saying that this is looking like over 200 total. They should get to that from here. Although this man was 1 over to bowl, may have a lot to say about that. Let's push on for 200. Make them cry. And so that is Supernova 22. Rashid last over. Let's get 10 runs from it. And Merrick, welcome Merrick. Glad to have you here. 210 is on the card. So those are the comments that have just come in And so go ahead, Andre, with your commentary.
That's right. It's going to be Rashid, and Rutherford is going to face Rashid. Rutherford is on 21 runs from 13 deliveries. Rashid over the wicket to Rutherford and is driving that one to the man at long on boundary. The single is all there'll be. Rutherford moves on to 22. The score moves on to 169 for 4. Adil Rashid has five more deliveries to bowl. This is the 18th over bowl by Rashid. Puran comes into strike. He's on 68 from 41 balls. Puran settles. Rashid is going to come over the wicket to bowl to Puran, and Puran is sweeping that one magnificent shot over the backward square leg boundary for 6 runs. That's a magnificent shot there by Puran. And there was Rashid just pitching that one outside leg stump, and there was Puran coming down and sweeping that one over the backward square leg area for 6 more runs. Magnificent shot, Bobby.
Rashid looks a bit puzzled for the first time in the match.
Yes, but magnificent play.
Very good call, Michael Douglas. Very good call.
Yeah. Rashid bowled to Puran, who tucks that one to the backward square leg area. They go through for 1. You're trying to force for 2. Good running here by the West Indies batters. Really good running by the part of Puran and by Rutherford to come back for 2 right there. So Puran moves on to 76. The score moves on to 177 for 4. Rashid is taking some stick here in his final over. So 57 runs partnership from 28 balls.
Puran is definitely
Puran ball to Puran, who's hitting that one. It's high, it's over square leg area. It's over the head of the square leg field for 6 more runs. And Puran is on the charge right here, Bobby.
Yes, he's definitely saved the best for last for Rashid. Rashid seems to be very puzzled.
Yeah, please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. And Michael Douglas, good take. Very good, Michael Douglas.
Over the wicket for 6. I didn't hear the comment, but after we get to it. Rashid to bowl to Puran, over the wicket, bowl to Puran, and Puran is hitting that one high, hard, over the middle wicket area, and he's taken on the, not quite, it's taken on the middle wicket fence. And there was Puran trying to hit Rashid out of the ground. He didn't get enough of it. Taken by the fielder at the deep middle wicket area, but well played by Nicholas Puran. 82 runs on 45 balls.
That was a well played 82. You know, we still got like what's that? 2, 8. Yeah, we still got 13 from the over with 1 ball to go. So that was a very good over for us.
Yeah, indeed, it was a very good over. And what happened there is that Rashid was able to miss the middle of the bat. And so because it missed the middle of the bat, it never come right out of the screw. And so the man on the long on boundary was able to take the catch. But it was a good over from West Indies nonetheless. 2 overs to go after this one. 1 delivery to come in this one. So that is 13 deliveries, 5 wickets in hand, 183 for 5. We should look to get 210 the least from there.
Indeed, and Russell comes to the crease. So 1 more ball to go from Rashid. He has figures of 2 for 32 from 3.5 overs. West Indies on a very good total thus far of 183 for 5, with 13 deliveries remaining in the innings. Let's see how they go right here. It's going to be a Russell to face to Rashid. There's a slip in place. And Moeen Ali is the man marshalling the troops here. Russell has a strike rate of 157.11. Just a solitary 50 for West Indies. Wow. Russell to face Rashid. Rashid bowled to Russell on the back foot and he's just covering up. That's all he can do. So this is the end of the over, end of the 18th over. The West Indies is on 183 for 5. Rutherford is on 22. Russell is yet to get off the mark. No.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yes. We're looking in control. We should get over 200 right now. You know, from these last 12 balls. Yes. So that was very well done by Nicky P.
So let me run through some of these comments quickly here. Just let me run through. to say, guys, we are going over 200. That's Jermaine Miller. Michael Douglas is saying, cameraman is horrible. Supernova 22, world class innings by Nicholas Puran. Agree with you. You had said 80, he got 82. Well done, Sam Curran. He's going to come back into the attack. Job well done, Puran. That is KB. Brian H is saying 13 deliveries remaining. And so 72. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, there's going to be Sam Curran who will come to bowl in 19th over. His third over, Rutherford is on strike. Rutherford settles. It's going to be Curran over the wicket to bowl to Rutherford. Here comes Curran now. On his way to bowl to Rutherford. He passes umpire just about now. Bowl to Rutherford outside the off stump. That looks to be a wide delivery. Oh, and it beats the keeper. So it's going to be 5 wides. That was poorly done by Butler. I don't know. 5 wides. So it's a very good start for the West Indies.
Yeah, Butler seems to be like he just wants to
He's
go
quite
home.
the news right there. A wide delivery. Oh, right to his spots. Come on, Butler. You have to do better than that, captain. Sam Curran is going to come now to bowl to Rutherford. He's on 22 from 14. He's playing a nice little innings thus far. Curran is going to face he's going to come to bowl to Rutherford, and he's driving that one to the long on area for an easy single. The score moves on to 189 for 5. Russell rather comes in to face his second delivery.
Supernova say, let's get 17 off these two. I want to get 17 off this one, Supernova.
Yes. A very good start for the West Indies thus far. It's going to be Andre Russell, who we know is a powerful strike of the ball. He settles. Curran is going to bowl over the wicket to Russell. Bowl over the wicket. Oh, that's a good delivery there. He only could drive that one to long off area for a single. So not bad on the part of Sam Curran. The score moves on to 195. 190 for 5. Russell is off the mark. Rutherford is back on strike. He's on 23 from 15 deliveries. Sam Curran has figures of 1 for 20 from 2.2 overs. Much better than the previous match. So it's going to be Rutherford. He settles. He faces Sam Curran. Is over the wicket now. Bowls to Rutherford outside the off stump. That's another wide delivery. Yes, signaled by the umpire.
Yeah, Curran is bowling a lot of
Second wide bowl at 1. 12 extras thus far. 10 wides. So it's going to be Sam Curran. He's going to come to bowl to Rutherford, who's I'm sure is going to look to attack him. Here is Sam Curran. Over the wicket to bowl to Rutherford. Outside of some, and Rutherford is hitting that one high, it's hard. Over the extra cover here. Magnificent shot there for 6. Lovely shot by Rutherford. And there was Sam Curran pitching that one up. And there was Rutherford on the front foot, hitting that one over the cover area for 6. Lovely shot, Bobby.
Yes, I think they're picking the slower deliveries really well, especially the back of the hands. You know, the English are bowling a lot of back of the hand slower ball today.
Well done. And the spectators are happy. Happy indeed. And Sam Curran is going to come to bowl to Rutherford once more. Short, and he's swinging that one. It's high, it's hard, it's taken on the long on boundary. And there was Rutherford trying to hit that one out of the stands, into the hands of the fielder, Phil Salt at long on. So Rutherford goes for a well-played 29 from 17 balls.
Yes, that was well done by Rutherford. He did his job. I think he got us over the line. I was looking for 190, 185. We 197. So he did a pretty good job.
Yes, and I think 29 from 17 deliveries is a good innings. But I always want looking at where we could improve. Could he have hit that ball over backward point for 6 instead of trying to hit it over long on? Maybe it is something that the analysts would look at and say next time you hit this ball over backward point for 6. But while the next batsman coming in, who I think it is Jason Holder, I'm just going to run through some of the comments very quickly. KB saying, that's right, Cricket Forum, had Puran and that ball. Oh, yes, it would have gone. 15 from the over. Okay, good. And he's saying, good job, West Indies. Jay saying, Coran, 5 wides. So that was a long while ago. 197, Holder is taking his guard. But yes, I believe you, Supernova 22. Butler mental is becoming broken and distorted. He looks worn out from the World Cup. Bobby, you have expressed those same views.
Yeah, Butler looks like a man, he just wants to go home. I mean, he just looks dead inside.
Over to you, Andre.
Yeah, I think he's pretty tired too, after a very, very long World Cup campaign, not getting much of a rest and coming on tour. I think he's pretty tired, both physically and mentally. And it's really taking a toll on him. So it's going to be Sam Curran. He's going to bowl to Jason Holder. Score on 197 for 6. Sam Curran passes the umpire just about now. Both holders, slow delivery. He's playing that one into the deep cover area. The goal 2 for 1. 1 is all they'll get. The score moves on to 198 for 6 and holders off the mark.
He was trying to hit. Oh, that shot. If it had gone for 6, I would stop watch cricket.
Yeah. Slow delivery. No timing on the shot at all. No timing on that one. So it's going to be Andre Russell that will face the final delivery of the 19th over. He settles. He waits on Sam Curran, who's going to come over the wicket, bowl to him. And he's hitting that one high, hard, straight over the bowler's head, into the fence for 6. And there was Sam Curran pitching that one up to Russell. And Russell just hitting that one straight back over his head for 6 magnificent runs. The 200 runs comes up for the West Indies at 204 for 6. Well done.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, that was a big 6. That was a big 6 by Andre Russell. So, well done, the West Indies. We are 204.
Yeah, so Michael Douglas is saying that I don't care who they send, the objective is just to give Russell the strike. And he did that. And Powell hit the ball for 6. Let's get 15 off this last over. Crush these fellows. And Jamor Smalls is saying, good day to my Caribbean people. My team looking dangerous. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, indeed. And it's going to be Topley, who has been the best bowler for England thus far. He's going to come to bowl to Jason Holder. The score is on 204 for 6. Here comes Topley. Over the wicket to bowl to Holders. Inside and Holders trying to swing that one into the deep mid-wicket area. A single they'll get. So it's going to be Andre Russell that will take strike. So Russell is on 7 from 3 deliveries. Holders is on 2 from 2. 5 deliveries remaining in the West Indies innings. They have a very good total of 205 for 6 so far. Let us see how they finish. It's going to be Andre Russell to face Topley, the left arm fast bowler from England. They're making some adjustment to the field right here. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a long off and then a short, then a mid off, a wide long off, a mid off. Topley is going to come, bowl to Russell's full toss, hitting that one straight to the cup man at the cover field, and there's no run. Missed time there by Russell.
Yeah, he missed out on that one.
I think they're going to bowl wide outside the half stump to Russell. They don't want to bowl close to him. So Russell has to be aware of this, and he has to be prepared to hold the shape and hit the ball over the offside. I think they're getting a bat change.
Yeah, they're not gonna give him anything in his arc. They're gonna go wide, look like wide Yorkers.
Indeed. So it's gonna be Andre Russell to take strike from Topley. Settles once more. Russell faces Topley. It's a full toss and he's hitting that one viciously, just to the man at the deep mid area. They go through for a single. That's all they'll get. No timing on the ball from Andre Russell. So
Yeah,
good over
tried to
so
hit
far
that
from-
one too hard.
Yes, he's trying to hit the ball too hard. Not timing it at all, at all. So 3 balls to come. This is 206 for 6. Top play has bowled a good over thus far. So it's going to be Jason Holder to take strike. Holder settles. Topley does make his final adjustment to the field. He's going to come to bowl to Jason Holder. Here comes Topley. He's on his way to bowl to Holder. And Holder is going to get inside the line. And he's hitting that one. It's hard. Right over the bowler's head. It's going. Oh, for 6. That's a magnificent shot there by Jason Holder. Getting inside the line and hitting that one dead straight right over the bowler's head for 6. Magnificent shot there by Holder.
Well done by big Jason Holder.
Who said Holder can score quickly at the death? Who said he can score quickly at the death? 2 lovely shots back to back. Oh, sorry.
Lovely shot in there by Jason Holder into dissecting the man at mid wicket and long on for 4 more. Magnificent done by Jason Holder. Holder's on the charge right here. Holder 12 runs on 4 deliveries with 1 ball to come in the West Indies innings. 16 for 6, Bobby.
Yes. Give us a bonus. And that's the bonus by Jason Holder.
Wait, Bobby, wait on Andre.
I think mine is a bit slow. Ball to Holder. Holder is driving that one. Magnificent shot. Over cover. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Jason Holder for 6. I think probably shot off the innings right there, Bobby.
Top definitely between hit and Shea Hopes.
Yes, there's a top shot there by Jason Holder. Right over the cover area. And there is the Butler looking a very dejected man coming off the field. He looks like a man with the weight of England on his shoulders, Bobby.
Yes, was Jason Holder listening earlier when I said he could not hit 6 for a big, almost 7-foot guy? He definitely did something today.
Yes,
there was someone in the chat though, Bobby, who said that he can do it. I remember someone in the chat saying it. So he did it today, right, Andre?
Yeah, he did it today. He should do it more often.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, he definitely did it today. This is what is expected of him when you are such a big man. He played well today in his 5 balls. Striking at 360. That is phenomenal.
Okay. Andre, go ahead.
Yeah, to be fair to Holder, though, I don't think Holder's got a lot of opportunities to bat of late for West Indies in T20 cricket. So I'm going to be fair to him that he hasn't faced a lot of deliveries, so he hasn't got a lot of time to get himself in to hit balls. So, to be fair to him, but he has done well for West Indies today.
Okay. Bobby, in assessing this West Indies innings, do you think 222 is enough? And whose innings was the standout innings? Not necessarily quantity, but effectiveness.
Yeah, I think 220 is enough. I think I would have to go with Puran just because he came in so early, see out a few ball, bat properly, no rush shot, and he stayed there for most of the innings. So I would have to give it to Nicholas Puran.
Yeah. What do you think about Rutherford innings, Andre?
Yeah, Rutherford came in and played pretty well. At that point in time when we lost Captain Powell, he actually he partnered with Nicholas Puran, and the two of them, they ran well and they put up a really good partnership, and he executed some really, really good shots. So I was quite proud of Rutherford. He's a very, very confident player, and he played pretty well and gave us 29 valuable runs for the West Indies.
Yes. And he replaced Shimron Etmire in the starting 11. Gerard Mead, our good friend from London, England, is saying that he would not have dropped Etmire today. Did Rutherford did enough to suggest that it was the right decision, Bobby?
Definitely. Yeah. Etmire had played 2 games before and scored less than 10 runs. Rutherford has scored 29 today. So Rutherford has definitely justified his selection. And Rutherford, I think Rutherford has probably bought his place in the next 2 games.
Okay. Yes, Jamor Small, I know that feeling. You feel like a parent, and SOS is saying great comeback, especially after losing those 2 wickets in the first 2 overs. To tell you the truth, I was a bit nervous then, and I was wondering if the pitch is still tacky because the ball was swinging all over the place. It was turning sharply, and so it was a good comeback. Christopher Bristol is having a poke at his good friend Supernova, because Supernova had said 180, and I think no. Oh, what you say, Supernova 180? Oh, Andre, is it that Christopher Bristol is saying that England will only get 180?
I'm not quite sure if he said that, but I think that West Indies, let's just say that West Indies, I think that they've done brilliantly well to come back from 8 for 2. We looked in a bit shaky. We got off a shaky start, and to come back to score 222, I think the West Indies have done pretty well, and I think they're playing very, very confidently. I think and they're not perturbed by the fact that they lost 2 early wickets. We saw Nicholas Puran and Shea Hope. They still went after the bowling somewhat. They even got 50 something runs in the power play. So it shows that we are playing with a certain level of confidence right here, and I hope that will continue to grow from strength to strength.
Oh, so just to clear up that, yeah, so you know that Supernova and Christopher are brethren, so I'm just a poke fun at Supernova. Right. I think Supernova had said 180, Christopher had said 215, and we end up making 222. And Gerard Mead thinks that Thomas should still have been in the team as an enforcer and allow Joseph to be the attacker. We shall win this one and take the series. Yes, Gerard Mead, I definitely think that we are going to take this one and win the series. I think we can defend this one. Michael Douglas is saying every single player in the middle order did their job. You just need one player to bat long, and Puran did that. I agree with you, Michael Douglas, and Supernova and Bridget and Christopher Bristol, they are on it, so we can leave them alone to be on it. So, but Mr. Casanova is saying, sad to say, but Etty got chances from India tour, and Rutherford is putting his hands up. Do you agree, Bobby?
Yes. Hetty made one significant score out of 5. Or out of his last 7 games. So he definitely had his chance, and Rutherford had his first chance, and he took it.
Okay. Andre, Powell said that he would have batted if he won the toss. Was this a good toss to lose? Are the pitches getting flatter and flatter, and it will be difficult to defend this 222?
I mean, I think it is much better for batting than the previous T20 game that we played here for one. But there's something to know that actually the team, let's point out a statistics to you that 6 out of 7 games have been won by the team batting first on this particular ground. So, I mean, batting first to me, I'll take that any day. Bat first on this pitch, put up a total, and defend it, because we know that as much as West Indies did particularly well, it seemed like a good enough batting pitch. But you looking at Moeen Ali and Rashid, they did get some turn. So I think that the likes of Hosein and Motie will pose some threat to the English batters. So I'm not going to say that, it's totally flat. It is good for batting, but there's still something there for the spin bowlers. So I can actually work with.
So Galen Evans is saying, good afternoon, Cricket Forum. Will West Indies score is a winner for West Indies at the end of this match? And we are all hoping so. Mr. Casanova is saying, we should crush the Englishmen even more. And we should not even let them get close. I think he just leave out the not there, but I think that's what he meant. And Michael Douglas is saying, we have to use the slow ball today as a surprise delivery. Based on what I saw, it doesn't seem like the type of pitch to bowl too many slow deliveries. We appreciate your observation very much, Michael Douglas. And let's see. Bobby, coming to you. Do you think I have a friend who, whenever we're playing domino and he's putting pressure on me, he'd say, Mr. Brown Brain gone. Me lick out Mr. Brown Brain. Do you think Jos Butler Brain gone, Bobby?
Yes. I see you make a call. That was a very desperate call. That was going down leg all day. And once he made that call, I know that Butler is not in his right state right now.
Yes. It appears to me that there was a time when Moeen Ali was actually captain in the team. Did you get that impression, Andre, that Ali was actually captain in the team?
I very much got an impression because I saw Ali at, I think when Rashid came back for his final over, he was there marshalling his troop. And he actually, for some time right throughout the innings, I saw actually Ali marshalling the troop. So it seems like Ali is a man, who seems to have taken over the role of the captaincy, from Butler. Butler does seem to be totally out of it. He looked a really dejected man. Just looking at his face, every time a ball goes a four, he looks so down. He even allowed a ball to pass through his feet. So he looks a very dejected man. A man wants to go home right now. So I think his confidence is very much shattered. I would not be surprised that he's given a rest or the captaincy is removed after this series.
So your friend Kenroy Thomas, do you know him? He's bigging you up, Andre.
Kenroy Thomas. Kenroy.
All right, you will soon remember, and don't worry about it. Athena is saying, Ian Chappell once said, once batting first or bowling makes no difference for Australia. We are here to win. Supernova is saying, get Butler early. Thank you, Andre. You have been here for 15 consecutive overs, so you can take a 10-over break and join us for the 11th over and thereabout. So, all right, until then, Andre, we'll see you in about 10 or 11 overs or so. He said that he went to Clarendon College, Andre.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right, Kenroy. Big up yourself, Kenroy. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
So join us. Over.
Join us at the drinks break. So Bobby and I will be here for the first half of the England innings. Please join us then at the drinks break. You deserve a rest. 15 consecutive overs is not easy. So thank you very much, Andre. Bobby, we are here for this next 10 overs. So let's see how it will go. Have you sorted out your battery, Bobby?
No, you never get that much charge.
You never get that much charge.
Yeah.
Hosein round the wicket, first delivery, ball to Salt. Salt looks to cut. It just misses the stump. No run after one delivery, needing 223 to win. So, never get that much charge, Bobby. So can it carry through the first 5 overs?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Let's watch. Hosein round the wicket, bowl to Salt. Salt cut. Can't beat backward point. No run. Score none without loss after 2 deliveries. Yes, Russell also went to Clarendon College. Yes, so do I. I did went to Clarendon College too.
Oh, all on the CC.
Hosein to Salt. Salt turns into the onside. They go for 1. Let's watch. Good work there by the fielder. Shea Hope coming off the mid-wicket boundary. Sends the return in and restrict them to 1. 1 without loss, England. Butler comes into strike. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah. No, I'm saying all on to go CC, all on to go Clarendon College.
Yeah, I was there for a short while before I went to the best school in the world. I spent some time at Clarendon College and then went to the best school in the world. The problem with England, they believe they have depth like an Australian or Indian. We should beat them 5-0 and send them home. Bowl to Butler who clip this tongue to the man at backward square leg. That is Jason Holder, no run, 1 without loss after 4 deliveries. T20I High School, man. I went to T20I High School.
Okay.
Yeah,
man. The thing with Butler.
Hosein, round the wicket to and Butler off the back foot hit this dead straight. What a good shot that Butler. He just hit it from the top of the bounce. He goes deep in his crease and hit it dead straight for 6. Good shot there, Bobby.
Yeah, lovely shot. I love to see balls go straight back over the bowler's head.
The intent is clear that they are not going to allow the West Indies spinners to stifle them and choke them today. They are definitely going to go at them.
They have no
That
other
shot was a clear.
chance.
Let's watch as Hosein bowled to Butler, and Butler hit this again high in the air, down towards long off. Another 6, so 2-6 out of the over. 13 from that over. England on the charge early in the power play, Bobby.
Yeah, we have England fans smiling a bit, but they know it's going to be a long road. Yes, what I was saying with England, I think with England, after they have won those 2 World Cup, they just became very arrogant. I think they know that they don't really have that much depth, but they just became very arrogant.
KB saying that please remember to slash like on the video, click on the subscribe button. All that is coming into the attack. KB saying that if England lose this match, Butler will be rest for the next 2 matches. My opinion on it is that if Butler should lose this, if England should lose this match, Butler also lose the captaincy, Bobby, as Older makes his way in. Past the umpire now, bowl to Salt, and Salt turn this away, down backward of square leg, straight to the field. A single Butler comes into strike. Do you believe he will lose the captaincy, Bobby?
If he'll lose it or if he'll give it up.
He will lose. They will ask him to step down, man.
You think that
it will come across that he's giving it up. But they will go to him and say, boss, we will fire you or you step down. You know, so that will what will happen. But Mr. Older bowl to Butler, who top this again to the man coming off the square boundary, backward square leg, who sends the return in. 1 more run. Good start this by Older. It was also a good start by Hosein before Butler hit those 2 balls for 6. So it is very important that you not only start the over well, but you bowl well in the middle deliveries and you end well, Bobby.
Yes. I think regarding Butler, I think it would have to do on their next series.
Older over the wicket, bowl to Butler, hop and hover here. Butler is really on the charge. This one goes into the boundary for 4. So it was Salt should say it was outside the off stump and he cuts it off the top edge. It goes into the boundary for 4. Salt move up to 6. Butler is on 13. England are 19 without loss in over number 2. This is going to be a fascinating run chase. I can't forget when they chased down the 250. That's South Africa.
That's out.
Hold up to Salt, and Salt paddle this one. Fielded that short fine leg Akeal, stifled Akeal. The return comes in. There's a chance for a run out. What happened here? They go for the review. Knows if he's signaling out. It seems like someone is out.
That looks out to me. That looks pretty straight.
Let's watch here. It's all confusion.
No one was backing up. Everybody was,
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the show. And please slash a like on the video. Share the video. Click on the subscribe button. Share the channel with your friends. Let us get up to 11,000 today. Please, let us get up to 11,000 subscribers today. It was a slow ball pitch outside the off stump. It in line. The only thing can save him there unless it come off the gloves.
Yes, I don't know how the umpire could miss that. That looks pretty straight to me.
So we need a side-on angle to see if it come off the gloves. The direction of the ball suggests that it comes off the gloves, but it could be the typer that takes it there. So let's see. This is a side-on angle. It passes the bat. It passes the gloves. He's out. He's out. That's out. That's out. That's not off the bat. That's off the pad. Let's pitch it in line. He's out. Umpire's call. Wow. Umpire's call. Wow. You know, that's why I'm always disappointed about these umpires called from our own West Indian umpires. You know, the cricket can't play like that, man. You have to. Did they saw the South African umpires, Bobby?
Yeah, I don't think they did. I don't think they did. But initially it looked pretty straighter than that, but to me.
Well bowled Jason Older. He comes in over the wicket, bowled to Salt, and Salt drives into the cover, and there is no run. The field, that extra cover field, he remains on 6. One to come in Jason Over final first over. He just need to finish this over good now, Bobby.
Yes.
Supernova 22 is saying that no way that should have been umpire's call. So let's watch now. Need to finish this over nicely. Older into Salt. Salt giving himself room, and it is high in the air. Let's see, it's coming down. Let's see where it's coming down. The stand, the fielder, the spectator dropped the catch in the stand. 6 more runs, 25 without loss after 2 overs. Match on, Bobby.
Definitely, England does not. England know the series is on the line right now. So yeah, no, the match is on.
Yes, and there seem to be 2 party want to bet here. Jason Humphrey and Jay. 2 persons start with Jay. Then they want to bet. You know, I am drinking Catherine Peak water here, and why I call the name, I went to a function the other day, and they sponsored the water. So I got a few bottles to take home with me, you know. So it's Catherine, it's a what? Natural spring water from the Blue Mountain. So you can try out the Catherine Peak water. They were the one who sponsored the function that I went to on Tuesday evening, and the water was free. So I got a few bottles to carry home. Hosein round the wicket, ball to Butler, tight on the stump. There's no run. The score remains 25 without loss. Yeah, England start better today. Oh, you gonna bet without funds, lol? Let's watch as Hosein ball to Butler, and Butler swings this diving effort by the man at mid-on, can't stop it into the boundary for 4. The score moves up to 29. Hosein is not happy with that effort by the field at mid-on.
Yeah, that looked like Rutherford. That was a poor feeling.
Should have stopped it. Let's see.
Oh, that's Andre Russell.
Wow. Should have stopped it. Probably should have gone closer to the ground. The dive came out too late.
Yes,
but it was a long up though. Hosein bowled to Butler. Butler tap, just dab this into the onside. Beat the short third man. It's running away to the third man boundary. Good fielding there by Motie. Love that by Motie. Slide, picked up, send the returning Bobby.
Yeah, Motie seems to be getting better at his fielding too.
Yes. And this is probably one of the reasons why Thomas was dropped for the final ODI and is not in the T20 squad. He just needs to improve his fielding.
Yes.
Hosein round the wicket, ball to Butler. Butler is off the back foot and is forcing it down to Joseph on the long off boundary. They go through for a single. 32 without loss with 2 to come in over number 3. This is the power play. Good start by England. And good start by England.
Very good start by England. 2.4 overs at 32 for none. That is a very good start.
Hosein round the wicket, ball to Salt, and Salt stroke this into the covers. Misfield again, another single. No, yes, it was another single. 33 without loss. This time it's Joseph. We are not getting the feeling right now, Bobby.
Yeah. I think the guys are thinking they have a lot of runs on the board. They need to tighten up.
Well, they remember that South Africa chased down 250. So they need to remember that. Hosein bowled to Butler, who strokes this into the offside. Well timed. Beat the dive at the man at cover. And they will get another single. So it's not about bull force, but it's also picking the gap there. The score moves up to 35. That was a dive of Myers. At the end of 3 overs, they are going at 11.66 runs per over, Bobby.
Yeah, they're going good. But this is the power play. England normally do good in the power play, so we'll have to see after the power play.
Here's AR. There's a comment on the screen, Bobby. You can read it and go ahead, please, with it.
So AR said, why West Indies umpires don't give half chances to West Indies? This is appalling. Well, I guess they want to get, bigger jobs. They don't want to look like they are taking up for their country. So, they want to have bigger jobs.
Yes. The scattering peak water, it's from the Blue Mountain. Not bad. Not bad at all. You could
Seems
try
like
it
it's
out.
very good.
Yes, man, it is very good. So Andre Russ is coming into the attack. They need to get it in supermarket in the USA. Over the wicket, bold to salt off the back foot, force it, beat the man at cover. Lazy effort again. It stopped just inside of the boundary by Older. They get 3, but again, it's poor fielding here. And why are we paying a fielding coach? Or it just goes back to show these players are lazy, Bobby?
These players are lazy because every time I see West Indies score substantial amount of runs or too much runs, maybe they think the fielding is always sloppy. And that is a big problem. That's where professionalism comes. You should be tight. Even if you score 500 runs, you should not give anything away.
Russell bowls to Butler, and that one comes back into him, tuck him up, it goes into the offside. There is no run. When you look at the England fielding, they save probably 25 runs in the field. Otherwise, they'll be chasing 250.
It does not matter how much you score, you keep that same type of professionalism, that tightness.
Definitely. Brian H is saying this is some awful feeling. Russell beat Butler outside the half stump, who looked to lick that away through the offside. Misses it, goes through to the keeper. Good to see I made the delivery. 38 without loss in over number 4. It has been bowled by Andre Russell.
Yeah, Russell looks like good over so far. Hope we can finish it off under maybe 8.
Yes. 3 deliveries so far. Ball to Butler. Butler just strokes this into the onside. Well bowled by Russell. They're tight. The fielder at short, at mid wicket, comes to his left field. They go through for a single. So that was tight there by Russell. Let's hope he keeps this up. Good going so far. We want to see the fielding improve. AR said we can't take for granted that they are 2 up. They have to keep the pressure throughout the game. Russell over the wicket, ball to Butler. Butler comes down the crease, and Russell saw him coming, fired in the Yorker. But Salt should say, and Salt drives us through the cover down to the boundary for 4. Good shot there, Bobby.
Lovely shot. He didn't try to overhit it, just pierced the gap.
Yes. And he picked the Yorker well, though, because if he had stayed in his crease, that would be an absolute gem of a Yorker, Bobby.
Yes.
Do you believe they should go for the slow ball? Russell again, over the wicket, ball to Salt, and Salt hit this one in his foot off the inside edge of the bat. It goes out into extra cover where Myers field at the end of 4 overs for the 4 without loss, 11 runs per over, Bobby.
Yeah, we could try the slower ball. It never hurts to try 1 or 2. We could try and see what's happening, even though it did not look like it was working for England, but we could try.
Yes. Yes, it was indeed a good shot, Michael Douglas, and Jay saying that the umpires should have given us that out earlier. Well, as I said, I always think that the umpires need to realize that the 50-50 decisions should go in favor of the home team. When I got the point that someone is making, I think it was you, Bobby, but the other umpires, they give their home team the 50-50 decisions, and they are still umpiring international cricket, Bobby.
Well, they are, but I think maybe what these guys want to go is, the few that really gets to go out.
Round the wicket, ball to Salt off the back foot, stroke it to all that cover. He finally field at mid-off, he field and there is no run. 44 without loss. This is a good test here for the West Indies bowlers because these batsmen are going at them. Hosein, they will be better bowlers after this innings. Bowl down to Salt down the pitch and he hit it down to long on for 4. Down the pitch and hit it down to long on for 4. Good shot, Bobby.
That was a good shot. That
Yes.
was a good shot.
And the thing about it, they are not just hitting at everything. The West Indies bowlers are bowling well. But what is happening is that the English batsmen are using their feet, Hosein. Round the wicket to Salt. Salt going deep in his crease, open, giving himself room to access the ball, strokes it into the covers. Myers comes to his right field, another single 49 without loss in over number 4.3.
Yeah, you could see that they come out with a plan.
Yes, Bobby, I was making the point that.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was making the point that let's watch as Hosein comes in, the reverse sweep comes out and it hit it over backward point into the boundary for 4. Or did it go all the way? 4 runs. That's a good shot by Butler. He moves up to 27. 26 for Salt, and they are 53 without loss. Bobby, run chase is on.
Yeah, the run chase is on, but the good thing when you score so much runs, 1-2 good over could really put the pressure on England. So it looks to be a good match.
Hosein comes in, bowl to Butler, and Butler dab this into the offside. They go through for a single 54 without loss. 1 delivery to come in over number 5. But someone is saying that England always get off to a good start in the power play. I think you are the one who said it. 54 from 29. Hosein to Salt, and Salt tuck this into the onside. The fielder will come off the mid-wicket boundary and prevent the second. The score moves up to 55 at the end of over number 5. Again, 11 runs off the over, and they are still behind the run rate, Bobby.
Yep. So that's what I said. The game is still much on. 1-2 good tight overs, even if we don't get wickets, could build a lot of pressure on the English batsman. But England is normally a team that does well in power play most of the time. Their problem is, out of the power play.
Yeah, so Supernova 22 is creating some lyrics there. These two are cooking. The Butler is bringing out the salt for the West Indies. And Jay is saying, as Motie comes into the attack, he's saying, listen to me, Nigel Dubad is the worst umpire in the region. Okay. Yes, Bobby, I don't think we are bowling bad. I think the English are showing us what using the feet and using the creases. That one was hit away. I over long on for 6, Motie over pitching, and Salt hitting that one over long on for 6. Bad start by Motie, Bobby.
Yeah, that was pitch up too much. But yeah, like you said, I guess they have identified that the spinners did them bad in that last game, and they came out and said they're gonna attack the spin bowlers. They're not gonna let them settle.
I don't think Hosein bowled bad enough. I just think it was brilliant batting. Absolute brilliant batting. And West Indies batsmen can learn from that. The Englishmen just never stay one place in their crease. They move around, they come forward, they go deep in their crease, they give themselves room and all of that. Motie, bowl to Salt, and Salt drive through the offside. Good effort there. Lovely effort there. And stop that one from going into the boundary. I think that they saved 3 there. That's the effort you want to see in the field, Bobby.
Every time, all day, every day. This is the effort.
This is
that
the
is
effort.
Required.
Butler comes into strike now. As Motie bowls to him and he plays this out into the covers, the fielder sharp on it, prevent the single. 7 off the first 3 balls from Motie first over. They're clearly not going to let him bowl 4 overs for 9 runs again. It comes out, the reverse sweep comes out again, and it goes away, down backward of point for 4 more. So that's another reverse sweep here, and it's going to be very, very difficult to bowl to these English batsmen today.
Yeah, the English batsmen seem to come out with fire in their eyes.
Yes, indeed. They're chasing down these runs, no doubt. I still think West Indies is going to win. I think we're in for a very, very exciting match.
Yeah, we're still pretty much in the game.
Motie to Butler, and Butler plays this down to mid-off. They go through for a single, and the score moves up now to 67 without loss. 1 to come in the power play. Brilliant going so far by England. Wow, they are really chasing down these runs nicely. Let's see what this final delivery will be as Motie comes into Salt. You know, just he bowls to Salt, and Salt hit this high in the air. Did he time it well enough?
Wow.
Let's see. Out 1 bounce. Let's see. How was it 6? How was it 1 bounce? Let's wait on the signal. Looks to be 6. 73 without loss after 6 overs. Wow. And the English are really going great gun. This power play belongs to the English, Bobby.
Yeah, the English won this far and wide. Over 11 runs per over. Or 12 runs. The English have this power play, but now it's time to see what they're made of.
Yes. And so at the end of the power play, as you said, now it's time to see what they are made of. And Supernova 22 saying, beside the boundary hitting, as West Indians said, they aren't giving us any dot balls. We can't build any pressure. Is that a good point there, Bobby?
Yeah, that's a good point. We can't build any pressure, but if we build any pressure, 1, 2 good overs, then the pressure is back on them.
Yes. And so this Joseph comes into the attack now. Very interesting at the end of the power play. Joseph coming into the attack. This could be a turning point in the match. Very interesting now. He is the hit man. He is the striker. He is the wicket taker. Joseph over the wicket, ball to Butler, and Butler turned this away. Down to the man on the square boundary. Oh, it beats him on the square boundary into the boundary for 4. Well timed there, Bobby, by Butler.
Yeah, not short enough by Azari.
Yes.
That was an easy pickings for Butler.
Yes, indeed, it was easy. He just turned it away. It was just about waist height, no venom in it, and he just turned it away past the square leg umpire. I thought it was straight to the man at backward square leg, but he hit it in front of the umpire, and it went into the boundary forward of square leg, and so the score moves up to 77 without loss. We're at over number 7. Joseph over the wicket, ball to Butler, beaten outside the half stump, slower delivery through to Puran, no run. Welcome to the show, George Davis. Glad to have you here. Really happy that you are here, George Davis. George Henry, sorry, man. Sorry, George. It's George Henry. Sorry about that. Welcome to the show, George.
Oh, my God.
No ball here by Joseph. Free it. Just striving too much. So let's see now. Is it the Yorker is going for, Bobby?
I think so. He has been nailing the Yorkers. I think he's going to go for the Yorker right now.
Yes. Jason Humphrey. It pulls it away. It was back of a length, and he pulls it down to the fielder on the long on boundary. That's Ravmon Powell. They're looking the second, but decide against it as if throw comes in at the bowler's end. They go through for a single, 79 without loss. Salt is on 40. Butler is on 38. 2 deliveries gone so far in over number 7. Yes, that was great fielding by the captain. Supernova begging a wicket. You too, Bobby, and I also, right?
Yes, I want to.
Joseph over the wicket, ball to Salt, who strokes this into the offside. The fielder closing rapidly from cover, cannot prevent the single. 80 without loss in over number 7. England is definitely on the charge here.
Yeah, that is where he needs to bowl. I don't know why sometimes he likes to go short.
Well, the general thought is that he's in the team as the enforcer. And so he has to go short sometimes, but sometimes he just doesn't get it high enough. It just sat up and the batsman hit it away.
Here's my theory. You only can go short, what, 1 or 2 balls? So I think, you have to bowl and...
Over the wicket, bowl to Butler, and Butler strokes it into the offside. Joseph in his follow-through field, and there is no run. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like in even though he's an enforcer, in 2020 cricket, the short ball can, give away a lot of runs. If it's not high enough, you could get easy boundary. You could give away wides, 5 wides. So I feel like you have to rely on something else. And Joseph is a better bowler than that.
So he was on his way in, but someone moved behind the bowler's arm, and Butler just asked him to stop, and Joseph pulled up. 2 to come in this over. Let's hope that he finishes this one well, because the run rate is now down below 11, and it started at 11.1. The required run rate is down below 11. Joseph passed the umpire, bowl to Butler, who opened the face of the bat and guided down to third man for a single, 81 without loss. 1 to come in over number 7. It is being bowled by Alzara Joseph. Not a bad over, except for that first ball that was pulled through forward a square leg for 4. It has been a good over, Bobby.
Yeah, he's been hitting the lines that I like to see fast bowlers hit. Other than, like you said, other than that first one where he went too short.
Akeal think that he would give back all of the ball instead of Motie. No problem there. Joseph into Salt, and Salt hit this away off the inner edge. Stopped by the fielder at short, fine leg, no run, 81 without loss after over number 7. Good over that by Joseph.
Yeah, good comeback. Good comeback after the first 2 balls.
Okay. Would you give back all of the ball? Akeal seemed to be suggesting that Holder should get back the ball.
I would give back Holder a ball right now.
Okay, no issues there. Supernova, would you give back Holder the ball for this over? Might have to give Puran the ball.
No, I think we're still much in control. It's not that bad.
Yes, Alzar. Yes, we're glad. Tell me, Mr. George Henry, tell me, who would you bowl next? Who would you bowl next, Mr. George Henry? And by the way, Mr. George Henry is the chairman of the ISA Cricket Committee. So the Headley Cup and the Sunlight Cup in Jamaica is organized by, indeed, Mr. George Henry. So if you have any comment on it, and if you have any donation to send to his school, please make arrangement. Holder over the wicket, full toss, beat the goods dive there. For a moment, I thought it beat the dive of King at short third man, 1 run, 82 without loss after 7.1 over. Yes, Bobby?
Yeah, like I said before, Motie has been improving in his fielding, and Brandon King as well. That was a very good stop.
And what you see Holder looking to do there is full. He has this full slow ball which drop on the crease. And I think he went for it. Over the wicket, bowl to Salt. Again, another slow delivery. They are running hard. They turn. They're coming back for the second. And both fielders in the deep. That is long on in the deep and mid-wicket on the deep. And the ball just runs to just outside the edge of the 30-yard circle. And they were able to get 2. Well done there by Phil Salt. He moves up to 43. Butler is on 40. 84 without loss after 2 deliveries in over number 8. Good running there, Bobby.
Good running by the Englishman.
Yes, Esso is good running. Holder over the wicket, bowl to Salt, and Salt moving across his crease. Fire down the leg side, misses, looking at wide, but that can't be wide. Shut up, boy, and go and bat again. That can't be wide in no way.
Yeah, he moved far across.
You're lucky you were not bowled. Surprised that's not a wide? No, it's not a wide.
He moved across.
Yes, he moves across. Definitely moves across. Older comes in, bowl to Salt, Salt down the pitch, and he pulls high in the air, over the top, 6 more runs. Oh, 4, 1 bounced into the boundary. Sorry about that, I thought it was 6. So it was short by Older, and he pulled it away, 88 without loss now. So that's his 50. That should be, and was he on 48? Let's see when the card comes up.
I think he's on 46 now or something like that.
Okay. So he pulled it away. Wasn't
he's on 47 now.
Yes, he's on 47. 88 without loss. Butler is on 40. Salt is on 47. Jason Older now moves in now. On his way, bowl to Salt, and Salt hit this in the air. It got the inner portion of the bat. It goes down to the man coming off the mid-wicket boundary, and they go back for 2. Brilliant running by the English, Bobby. We must learn from this.
Yeah, they're Phil Salt and Butler is running really good.
Yes. And I don't think we are bowling bad, you know. I definitely don't think we are bowling bad, but the English are batting very well.
Yeah, they're batting good. We're not bowling bad. We're bowling good, but the English is just batting good.
We need a few wickets here. We are not going to defend this total. Older over the wicket, bowl to Salt, and Salt pull this away. Wide of the fielder, it will challenge him. He comes across, sends the return in there. Another 2 by the English. That's his 50 now. 51 for Salt, and he's tired. He's breathing very heavily. After 8 overs, 92 without loss. England looking to get up to 223 to win. So there's still a lot of runs to get, Bobby, but they will get it if we don't get wickets.
Yeah, we got to start getting wickets, build a bit of pressure on them. We just need some wickets to put some pressure on them.
Yes. Casanova, I once said this in the CPL. To the best of my memory, I think it is not Tony Kozia. What's his son? I think his son is a producer. And I complain about this on several times. And they continue to do it. We don't know if it is 6 or 4. He's just not following the ball. I don't think he's a good producer. Person said that he's good, but probably because they work with him, they have to say he's good. But I don't think he's a good producer.
I normally think they're good enough. Today they've been horrible. Maybe somebody else is there today. But today, the cameraman has been horrible today.
The producer, the camera, I don't think. Yes, it's a producer that select the camera that shows you the angle and so on.
Yeah, the producer has been horrible today.
So Motie comes back into the attack. So 3 from Hosein, 2 from Older. Let's watch now. Motie into Butler, and Butler strokes this into the offside. Good effort there by the fielder running away from backward point. That's King again.
That's King. King has been fielding very good. I'm very impressed with Brandon King.
Yes. And we see the run rate gradually going up back to 11. So that is not bad on the part of the West Indies.
Yeah, a few good overs.
The Salt, tight on the half stump. He can only stroke it down to longer for a single. 94 now without loss in over number 9. Yes, we need some Motie Magic Supernova 22. Agree with you. And Mikel is saying, today when Puran got caught, I thought it was going for 6 because of the cameraman. The reverse sweep comes out again, but this time he cannot beat the fielder. They go through for a single. Just lost Bobby there. I think that, as Bobby said, that his phone probably run out of charge. So I guess we lost Bobby there. He will be with us, should be with us shortly. I expect Andre to join us. Bobby?
Yeah, I'm here.
For a moment, I thought your phone run out of charge. As I lost the camera there, he took that into the inside. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 96 without loss. In over number 9. Yes, go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, we need a wicket right now.
Yes, and you can see the required run rate going up. So this is the thing about it. Motie bowl to Butler, and Butler can do nothing but to tap that one back to the bowler. This final delivery is going to be very, very interesting. Motie is really, really bowling good. I love the support from Edmire. You know, he's really a team man, you know. He's coming across as a team man. Let's say it that way. Motie to again, another good delivery. Stroke into the offside. They got an easy singer at the end of over number 9, 97 without loss. And the run rate has finally come down below 11 runs per over. From the start of the innings, England was striking at above 11 runs per over. It now comes down to 9.7 to 10.79. So that's just about 10.75 runs per over. Bobby, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. When when we score so much runs, even though the English are scoring a lot of runs, a few good overs could really push up the run rate.
Yeah, so yes, it was a good over by Motie, Michael Douglas, and Supernova is saying they got a single off every single ball, but it was still 6 runs per over. So Russell has 3 over left. Joseph have 3 over, 2 from Ola, 1 from Hosein, and Hosein is coming back into the attack to bowl his 4th over. This is the final over before the drinks break. Hosein bowled to Butler, who looked to turn that into the onside. Taken on the pad, goes down to short fine leg. Let's watch the signal. And this is what we're talking about, the producer being poor. The camera should be on the umpire to let us see whether it's a leg by or off the bat. 99 without loss. Salt comes into strike. He's on 53. Hosein bowled to him and he hit this high in the air, down towards long off, over the boundary, 6 runs. Big shot by Salt, Bobby.
That was a good shot. Very clean shot.
Yes, indeed, it was a clean shot. Motie probably just giving him a little much too much. Oh, he backed away. So you have to follow him. He probably moved just in time. I would love to see when he moves and where Hosein arm was when he moves. That's a good shot though, but he gave himself room. That's all about using the crease. Hosein to Salt on the off stump, tighter this time. And you can see Myers closing in rapidly and prevent the single, Bobby.
Yeah, that was a good feeling by, Kyle Myers.
I really think West Indies is playing well enough. Let's watch Hosein. He comes in now, ball to Salt, and Salt trying to give himself room again. Hosein followed him. He strokes it down to long off. Powell moves smartly to his left, send the return in. Restricted to 105 without loss in over number 10. I don't agree. It's a good pitch for batting, and I think they are bowling well. 105 without loss. Hosein comes in, bowl to Salt. That was Butler. That was down the leg side. Look to turn it off his hip. It goes down to short fine leg. Joseph moves smartly across field and got a singer. 106 without loss now.
Yeah, we're not bowling bad. I mean, I can only remember one foul shot from England, and it was that LBW shot. So England is not batting bad.
Hosein to Butler, that was tight into his pad. He strokes it down to mid-wicket. The fielder comes off the boundary. 107 without loss at the halfway stage. Salt is down on his haunches, and so they need another 115 from 10 overs. I definitely don't think we are bowling bad. I think it's a very good contest. It's a good pitch to bat on. And we're expecting Andre to come back at any time now. Please slash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button. It is a very, very good pitch to bat on, Bobby.
Yeah, very good pitch. Even when West Indies just started to bat and you see the ball turning, and we're not seeing any of that. It's a very good batting pitch right now.
It's a very good batting pitch. It has levered out tremendously. And I think after the initial, say, 2-3 overs, when the fielding was not up there, I think the guys have settled down and they are feeling much, much better now. You can see the fielders in the circle trying to prevent the singer and are closing in rapidly on the ball, Bobby.
Yeah, we're feeling much better right now.
So as the drinks break, let me run through some comments quickly. I may not reply, but I'll just run through your comments and read your comments. And Zulia is saying, where's the pace? And so, Supernova, I don't think we have bowled that badly. I don't think so. but the feeling hasn't been good so far, and England showing their quality. It's real, yes. Supernova, in part, I agree with you. I think for the first 3 overs, as I said just a moment ago, we weren't that good. But I think in the last 5 overs or so, we have improved on our feeling. They are rotating the strike better than us. True, Mikel? I think so. English batsmen look spent. I don't see them hitting much 4s or 6s. And Supernova 22 is saying 107 without loss, 160. I think it's 105, right, Bobby? It's not 105?
Yeah, I think it's 105.
Imagine England 150. Patrick Davey, welcome to the show. How are you, man? Good to see you. Good evening, great commentary. When I was coaching at Crosskey, Russell was at CC at the time under the guidance of Corey Phillips. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, Corey Phillips. West Indies too complacent after that 222. The openers are tired. Yes, we are seeing that they are just about to get started again. So let's run 150 without loss and still lose. That's what SO is saying. And Jason Humphrey saying, lol, if you see England get all out for 161. Bobby, is that possible?
I think that's possible. I think because if they start to lose some wickets now and pressure start to build, they have to go and you can lose even more wickets.
Okay, so Francis Macho joining saying, where's the brain of West Indies cricket? Team chase the man who takes wicket when he need. Jay saying, England on the verge to repeat the semifinals against India. And I Sinclair saying, West Indies winning this one. I think so too, I Sinclair. The match is wide open. True Patrick Davey is who play better from here will win. Bring back Ross after the break. It's 2 teams playing, We cannot just expect England to just sit down and just give us the win, so Bobby. It's wrong to think that.
No, they're competing. And England, they have been disappointed, but they're still a good team. They still can compete.
Glad that I run through so many comments there in the water break. I expect Andre to come back anytime now to give me a break. It was 107 for True because it's 108 now without loss. So
it was 107.
They need 115 to win. That's more than 12 runs and over. No, it's just under 12 runs and over. This one is tucked into the onside by Butler. There is no run. The score 108 without loss after 10.2 overs. Good that Andre has come back. Bobby, can I leave you with Andre for a few overs or so? I know your battery is dying, but give me a few overs. Just Motie. I'll just finish this over. Ball to Butler. Reverse sweep again. That one was straight. Bad backing up there by Motie. He should be behind the stumps. It looks like these guys at the senior level don't learn these things. He should be behind the stump. Look at him. There he is.
I think they're just complacent. They know where to be. They're just too complacent.
Okay. Let's watch now as Salt and strike, as Motie ball to Salt, and Salt drives into the offside. No run. The score remains 109 without loss. As the ball gets softer here, is it that the ball is getting softer, so it's now harder to score and the pitch is slowing up?
I think Motie has found his line.
Motie bowls to Salt, and Salt hit that hard down to the cover fielder on the boundary. One to come now in over number 11. Another good over here by Motie. The English batsmen are getting very, very tired here. And so Bobby there just probably his camera going again. So Andre, you may have to do a solo for a few moments until Bobby comes back. He's back. Both tucked into the onside by Butler. They go through for a single. Another good over by Motie. 111. So only 4 runs off this over by Motie. 111 without loss. After 11 overs, that's exactly what? 10 runs and over? Are there about 10.08. Welcome back to the show, Andre. Over to you for the next 5-6 overs or so.
Yeah, Thank you, Carlton. So England needs a further 112 runs from 54 balls to be precise. So it's 111 without loss after 11 overs.
What's happening? Nothing up.
It's going to be Russell. Right. It's going to be Russell now who will come into bowl to Butler. Here comes Russell. Bowl to Butler. Butler is reverse sweeping that one for 4. And there was Butler with this reverse sweeping that one for 4 of the bowling of Russell. There's 115 now without loss. Ooh, that's very, very cheeky there from Jos Butler.
What do you think about that shot, Bobby?
One of Butler's special, you know. I hope.
The 50 comes up for Jos Butler. He's on 51 runs from 33 balls, 5 4s and 2 6s. It's gonna be Russell to continue to bowl to Jos Butler. Here comes Russell, pass umpire now, bowl to Butler, and he's pulling that one. It's high, it's hard. Will he be taken down? Yes. Oh, he's well taken. It's actually brilliantly done by Akeal Hosein in partnership with Azari Joseph. Absolutely brilliant feeling, and a great feeling of West Indies continues in this series. Great catching there on the part of Azari and Akeal Hosein.
Yeah, well taken. That's out.
They have signaled for the third umpire, but that looks to be brilliantly done by Hosein. And there was Hosein taking a catch. Is he? Yes, got off in time.
He's well inside.
Great effort, great teamwork on the part of Joseph and Akeal Hosein. Magnificently feeling, magnificent. And Jos Butler knows that he's gone.
Yeah, I think he was just hoping.
51 runs.
He was just hoping at that time because, I mean, it looked really clear.
Yeah. We have seen some really outstanding catches on the part of West Indies, Bobby, in the series.
Yeah. It was a very good catch, Hosein.
Yep. And there's Azari Joseph. Just making sure he holds on. Good team effort there. Azari and Akeal Hosein combining to give West Indies their first wicket. And Will Jacks comes to the crease, with England needing a further 108 from 52 balls. So Russell's the man to get the breakthrough for the West Indies. Salt is on 63. Jacks will face up to Russell. 108 runs needed from 52 balls. It's going to be Andre Russell to bowl to Will Jacks. He's making sure
we can get
another his field.
Yeah, hopefully we can get another over under 8 runs.
Yeah. Oh, Supernova say bring back Russ after the break. And he's indeed back. He's indeed back, Supernova. And he has gotten the breakthrough for the West Indies. So it's going to be Will Jacks. He looks around the field. He settles. Russell at the top of his mark. Now comes into bowl to Will Jacks. Passes the umpire now. Bowl to Jacks. Short outside the stump. He just jabbing at that one into the offside, and there's no run. So that one was a hard length into the pitch by Russell, and there was Butler trying to hit that one over back with square leg. Found the two fielders who worked really well in taking the catch. Good combination. Akeal Hosein and Azari Joseph. Magnificently done again. It's going to be Russell to bowl to Will Jacks. Russell at the top of his mark. It seems to be a cross-seamer that's coming up. He's going to come to bowl to Will Jacks. Pass the umpire now. Bowl to Jacks, who is trying to drive that one. It comes off inside edge back to the bowler, and there's no run. There's a good over thus far from Russell, Bobby.
Yeah, I hope Russell can finish out this over. Very good. Under 10 runs
Yeah,
at least.
just
Very good
4
over
runs
by
coming from
Andre
it thus
Russell.
far. The required run rate has gone to 12.96. Yeah. Russell to bowl to Jacks. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Jacks. Who is sitting is taking on the pad. There's no run. Well bowled by Andre Russell. The required run rate just goes over 13 now. 13.22. Really
I
good
want to
slow
see
ball
it
on the
at
part of Andre
16.
Russell there.
Keep Jackson strike.
Yeah. So it's Andre Russell to bowl the final ball of the 12th over to Will Jacks, who's yet to get off the mark. He has so far faced 3 deliveries. Here comes Russell to bowl to Jacks. Pass the umpire now. Bowl to Jacks. He's on the back foot and punching that one to the back, man at the backward point. A single is all they'll get. That's the end of a very good over. An over in which 5 runs is conceded by Russell, in which he also got the wicket of Jos Butler. It's 116 for 1. Bobby, over to you.
Yeah. Very good 2 overs. The last 2 to 3 overs has been very good for West Indies. So, even if we're not getting as much wickets, just build the pressure. With this type of score, it is very easy for the run rate to skyrocket. So, so Richard Morea said, great job. Needed the breakthrough. Indeed, Richard. The Supernova says, beautiful over from Ross.
Indeed, Supernova. It's going to be Motie to bowl his final over. His 3 overs so far has gone for 27 runs. He's going to come up to bowl to Will Jacks. Around the wicket, bowl to Jacks. And it's beaten outside the off stump. That one is turned right there. Well bowled by Gudakesh Motie. Just flighting that one. Got a bit of turn. Beating Will Jacks to the keeper. Well bowled Gudakesh Motie. 107 needed from 47 deliveries. Motie to bowl to Will Jacks. He tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come now to bowl to Jacks. Pass the umpire now. Bowl to Jacks on the back foot. And it's gone. And Jacks is gone. It's caught out behind. Well bowled again by Gudakesh Motie. And there was Will Jacks looking to punch that one. Managed to get the outside to the keeper. West Indies have gotten another wicket here, Bobby. England have lost their second.
Not
Bobby?
yet.
Not yet,
I'm
Bobby.
not hearing Bobby. Bobby. I'm not hearing
Bobby,
Bobby.
not hearing you.
Go ahead.
I'm not hearing Bobby at all.
Go ahead, Andre. I'm not hearing Bobby.
Yes. Okay. So there was Will Jacks looking to punch that one. Managed to get an outside edge to the keeper. Well taken by Nicholas Puran. So England have lost their second wicket, Carlton.
Yes, and West Indies is roaring back. Bobby, we don't know why I'm not hearing you. I'm hearing you now, Bobby. You're hearing us, Bobby? We're not hearing you, Bobby. I don't know why. Probably not hearing. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, it's gonna be Liam Livingstone. He comes in to face Gudakesh Motie. Was 1 for 27. So it's a really good comeback by Gudakesh Motie. He's gonna come now to bowl to Livingstone. A slip is in place. Oh, he's beaten. Oh, that's a lovely delivery there by Gudakesh Motie. And there was Motie fighting that one, beating Livingstone. All ends up.
I don't
Really
know
good
how
bowling
that
by
one
Gudakesh Motie here. Oh, yes. Lovely delivery. Oh, just a touch. Probably a coat of paint right there would have done him, Carlton. Motie around the bowl to Livingstone is driving this one to the long on fielder. The fielder who is the captain Paul comes in and he returns the ball to the keeper. They only get through for a single run there. So Motie to bowl to Salt. Motie to bowl his fifth delivery. Around the wicket, bowl to Salt, and he's on the back foot and chopping that one to the cover area. They goes for a sharp single. Oh, that's a very, very tight run. I think the umpire is going to call for the third umpire right here. Yes, he's going to do that.
I think he made it, though, you know. I just feel he made it. Bobby, go ahead now, Bobby. Let's see if we're hearing you.
Yeah, it looked like he made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it.
That was a very, very tight run, though. Very, very tight call.
You know?
If the throw has been much tighter to the stump, then
or
direct would have been gone.
Direct would have gotten him. Yeah.
But Puran had to take the ball so wide.
Yep.
So,
made it comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, gentlemen.
Yeah, says it's going to be Livingston will face up to Motie. Motie will bowl his final delivery for the match. 1 for 29 from his 3.5 overs thus far. Here comes Motie around the wicket to bowl to Livingston, and he's driving that one to the man at the long off fielder. A single is all they'll get. So at the end of the over by Gudakesh Motie, 4 overs, 1 for 30. Really good comeback here on the part of Motie, Carlton. I mean, Bobby.
Yeah. So Supernova said he's surprised they bowled Motie final over. I'm not really surprised, Supernova, because we had to keep the pressure on them. We had to get in a few good overs and pressure them.
Really good comeback on the part of Gudakesh Motie. Good bowling from Gudakesh Motie there.
Yes, really, that last over was really, really good from Motie.
Yep. So it's 13 overs completed. Only 1 extras thus far, which is really excellent on the part of West Indies. And I think it's a no ball from, Jos Butler no ball?
Yes.
Only extra?
Yes.
Yeah, which is excellent stuff from West Indies. And his older is back into the attack. He's going to come to bowl to Livingston. Over the wicket past Livingston. And he's driving that one and inside it to the keeper. And there's no run. And there was bowler bowling that slow one outside off stump. Livingston managed to get an inside edge to the keeper. No run is scored.
Yes,
really good comeback on the part of the West Indies right here.
Another good over. Then I can say, the title is in West Indies' hand.
Yeah, 104 from 41. It's gonna take some really, really spectacular hitting for England to come out of jail in this one right here. Holder. Yes. He's gonna come to bowl to Livingston. He settles. Livingston waits on Holder. Holder at the top of his mark. He comes in now to bowl to Livingston. Passes the umpire now. Bowl to Livingston is flicking that full toss right there over the man of mid-wicket of square leg area for 6 runs.
Poor ball. Yeah.
And there was Livingston that's coming inside the line and flicking that one over the backward square leg area for an easy 6 runs. Livingston moves on to, I think he moves on to 8.
Yeah, that was a gift from Holder.
Gift indeed. Very easily done by Livingston. Poor ball here by Holder. So Livingston is on 8 from 5 deliveries. And here comes Jason Holder now. He's going to come to bowl to Livingston. He passes the umpire just about now. Bowl to Livingston. A slower delivery. Well, this guy's slow delivery, but it goes down the leg side for a while. I don't think Livingston picked that slow delivery right there, Bobby.
He did not. He did not. If that was straight, he probably would have been out.
Yes, it was just by the line, but it was a really, really disguised slow delivery. Well bowled Holder, just by the line, but apart from that, it was a good slow delivery. Livingston settles and waits and Holder once more. Comes in, bowl to Holder. It's a slower ball again. Well, this guy is there was Livingston looking to pull that one, missed it, goes through to the keeper. No run. Yes, I think Livingston is having some trouble picking the slower ball from Holder right here.
That one was very, very good disguise.
Yes. And there was Livingston through to the shot way before the ball was delivered. Holder once more to bowl to Livingston. Bowl to Livingston. A short ball is pulling that one to the man at the deep long on area. They go through for an easy single. Livingston moves on to 9. England needs a further 96 runs from what 44 deliveries. Salt is back on strike. Holder so far 2.4 overs, none for 31. Salt settles. He waits on Jason Holder. Holder now passes the umpire, ball down the leg side again. Badly line, but there's no white call this time. and Salt looks quite bemused.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yeah, I mean that looks wide. It doesn't look any different from the one he bowled earlier.
But I think Salt step across a little bit.
Yeah, but it's still down the leg side, So one that was inside the line was called for wide earlier. So let us see what Holder will do this time around. Holder comes in to bowl to Salt, and Salt is driving that one up in here. Oh, what a gem! Oh, what a gem of a catch! No, it's not taken. Powell says fell just short. But brilliant effort indeed by Captain Powell.
Yes.
Falling just short. I thought at first that it was taken, but he said it fell just short. But a brilliant effort on the part of Powell.
And it was a good save. A very good save, nonetheless.
Yeah, I thought he took a brilliant catch right there.
Yes, because often we see
just
guys
in
go
front
for
of him,
that
but
catch.
well, absolutely great effort on the part of Powell, and very well by him to say it didn't carry it. Well done by Powell. Good sportsmanship right there. He didn't waste any time.
We saw it. Oh, go ahead, Andre.
Yes, so it's 95 runs needed from a further 36 balls. Yes, Carlton, go ahead. You're saying?
No, Joseph is running in.
Okay, yes, Joseph is in now to bowl to Phil Salt. Joseph bowls to Salt, and Salt is pulling that one to the man of the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for one. That is all there will be. The score moves on to 129 for 2. The required run rate now goes up to 16.11, and it's getting more and more difficult for England right here.
I saw where the fitness is coming into play here now. For some here where the ball was going and Salt was running too earlier. He no longer can do that, and that is fitness, Bobby, right?
Yeah, he looks very lethargic right now.
So it's gonna be Alzari Joseph. The ball is second ball of the 15th over to bowl to Livingston. Pass the umpire, bowl to Livingston. Livingston is just driving that one to the man at long on. A single is all there will be. A single is quite good for West Indies. They take a single here for the rest of the match, and they'll be quite okay. England needs boundaries, and they need a lot of them. 130 for 2 from 14.2 overs. West Indies has gotten a grip of this match right now. It's going to be Salt. He's on 66 runs from 39 deliveries. Joseph is going to run into bowl his third delivery of his second over. Here is Joseph on his way to bowl to Salt. Passes umpire, bowl to Salt, who's driving that one straight past Joseph. The man at long on runs around. That is Captain Powell. Fielded really well, returned the ball quickly. A single is all they'll get. Well done by Powell. He's really good on the boundaries, Bobby.
Yeah. Joseph is doing really good so far. I hope it continues. 3 more balls left. And
right.
He's only conceded 3 runs. So
yes, really good over here from Alzari Joseph. I think Powell his bowling change has been spot on thus far. He has done really well in terms of his changes made. Alzari Joseph is going to run in now to bowl to Livingston. He passes the umpire now. Bowl to Livingston, who's bowling that one as a touch wide, and it is called wide by the umpire.
I think that one was in the line. I think maybe they're just giving him back the other one that they did not call. That looks to pitch right in between, between the lines. I don't think that one was a wide.
That is disgraceful umpiring just now.
Yeah, that was never a wide.
Very inconsistent right here. It's going to be Alzari Joseph who's going to come to bowl to Livingston. Is on his way now. Passes umpire, bowl to Livingston. High and hard. He's hitting that one's over long off for 6. So there was Joseph over pitching that one into the arc. And there was Livingston just driving that one right over long off for 6 runs.
Joseph has to execute. That was really a half volley, and he didn't execute. He needs to pull back that length just a little. That was right into the arc, as you said, Andre.
Yes. And Livingston, that will be meat and drink every day of the week for him. He loves those sort of deliveries. So far in the series, West Indies have done 43 sixes in comparison to England 22. Remarkable difference there. Joseph is going to come to bowl to Livingston once more. Here comes Azari Joseph running into bowl to Livingston, passes umpire now, bowl to Livingston, and he's driving that one past him straight to the man at long off area, runs around, and there is Brandon King coming on to do the fielding and gets rid of it real quickly, and a single is all they'll get. It's 84 runs needed from 31 deliveries. So apart from that half volley for 6 runs, I think this has been a magnificent over by Azari Joseph.
Yeah, because it's what, 10, 11.
Azari Joseph is going to come to bowl his final ball of the 15th over. Ball to Salt, that is hitting that one to the man of the deep middle area. They run is that Sheho?
Yeah, I
runs
think it's
around, feel it brilliantly done, and a single is all they'll get. So at the end of the over, England is at 140 for 2, needing a further 83 runs from 30 balls. Livingston is at 17.
That's almost 3 runs per delivery that they needed at this time.
And about 16. They need about 16.
Yes, so West Indies definitely in the driver's seat. I saw somebody saying that imagine only losing 2 wickets and you're still going to lose. But that happened when you post total. If you're chasing 180, 190, you would definitely win. But when you're chasing over 200, you can only lose 1 wicket and still lose because it's a big total.
Yes.
Indeed. And history is against England here. I said history is against them. As I said earlier, that was the team batting first in St. George's have won 6 out of 7 times. So the history was never in favor of the batting team. So, it will take a miracle for England to win from here on. It's going to be Russell who will come back into the attack. He's going to bowl to Phil Salt. He's on 68 runs and 41 deliveries. Russell runs in now to bowl to Phil Salt. Passes the umpire now, bowl to Salt, and it's short. And Salt is pulling that one. It's over mid-wicket for 6. And there was Russell just dropping that one way too short, and Salt on the back foot, pulling that one over the mid-wicket area. 6 runs, Bobby.
Yes. Too short by Russell.
Salt is in there far too long to miss out on that one. They will need a lot more of those if they are to get close to the West Indies innings. So Russell is going to come now. He's going to try to get the wicket of Salt. Pass umpire now, both to Salt, who's just driving that one. It's a much better length this time. And all Salt could do is to drive that one to the man at long on area, and they get a single. Salt moves to 75 runs from 43 deliveries. England needs a further 76 from 28 balls.
Very tough challenge for England.
Yep. It's going to be Russell to bowl to Livingston. It's going to be Livingston is on 17 from 10. Russell runs in now. On his way to bowl to Livingston. He passes umpire now, bowl to Livingston, and he's driving that one to the man at the long off area. Good bowling here by Andre Russell. Single is all they'll get. So Andre Russell has come back really well in his last deliveries. Much better length this time around. I don't know. Powell is gesticulating right there.
They gave away a run. They gave away an overrun, so that's why he's mad.
For an extra run.
Hit Myers on the field.
Yes. Russell comes into bowl to Livingston, who is just driving that one again. Finds the man at the deep wicket area. Good bowling here by Andre Russell. Good, really good tight line and length here from Andre Russell. Not giving the batsmen any room whatsoever to free their arms, Bobby.
Yes, other than the first ball, he kind of missed on that one, but he's been pretty accurate on his last 3 balls.
Yeah. And say Powell is a different person as captain. He just did what? He
just released this role.
Released the role. Okay. Russell to bowl to Salt, and it's good delivery again. All Salt could do is drive it along off. Very good bowling here from Andre Russell. He has come back well into this game, Bobby. Andre Russell, after that nightmare of a spell that he had in the previous game, has come back really, really well in this one.
Yeah, he's been bowling really well so far.
Yes. So Russell so far, the man who made initial breakthrough for the West Indies, 1 for 25 from 2.5 overs, 72 runs needed from 25 balls. Russell is going to come to bowl his final ball of his 3rd over. He's going to come to bowl to Livingston. Passes the umpire now, just bowl to Livingston. It's short, and there was Livingston just pulling that one to the man along on here. A single is all they'll get. And that's very, very good bowling on the part of Andre Russell. Really good comeback. England now is in some strife right here, Bob, with 71 runs needed from 24 balls.
Yeah, they're in. They need what? Over 18 runs per over. I'm happy.
Basically, 3 times 24 is 72. So they need at least 3 runs a delivery. So it's really reached the stage now where almost every delivery has to go for a boundary. You may continue, Bobby.
Yes. One good over here from Azari, and I think it will be done because Jason Holder has a next one.
Right. No. So 2 more overs from Joseph, I think 1 from Russell and Holder each. So it's gonna be Joseph. He's gonna come to bowl to Livingston. He waits on bowl to Livingston. It's a full toss and hitting high and hard over the mid-wicket area for 6. Poor delivery there by Azari Joseph. And there was Azari Joseph just giving Livingston a juicy full toss, which he just flicked away over the mid-wicket area for 6.
Yeah, I think Joseph was searching for the Yorker, and got it wrong.
Yes, he got it wrong indeed. Livingston moves on to 27 runs. He's 27 from 14 deliveries. Salt is at the non-striker end on 76 from 44 deliveries. It's going to be Azari Joseph. After a word from his skipper, who moves back to long on. Azari Joseph is at the top of his mark. He's going to come now to bowl to Livingston. Livingston waits on Joseph. He passes the umpire now. Just a bowl to Joseph, who's just driving that one. Much better delivery. To straight along off just for a single. It's much better line right there. Much better length on the part of Azari Joseph. And a single is all they'll get.
Yeah, if Azari can keep this under 12, this would be a good over.
Yeah. So it's 159 for 2. Salt is back on strike. He's on 76 on 44 deliveries. Azari Joseph. Yeah. Paul just keep on try to, keep him calm right there. Azari Joseph at top of his mark. He's coming in now. Running into bowl to Phil Salt. He passes umpire just about now. Bowl to Salt. And good delivery once more. And all Salt could do is just drive it to the long off area. They go through for an easy single. It's getting really desperate for England. 63 more runs needed from 21 balls. Good bowling by Azari Joseph.
Yeah, good bowling, but he's a no ball again.
Oh, Azari has overstepped once again. Cardinals in there, Azari. Wow, after bowling a good ball, he has overstepped once again, giving another free hit. But the skipper just walked up to him and said, "Don't worry, son, don't worry. You got this." Trying to instill some confidence in Azari, and the drums are beating. St. George's is rocking. And Azari is coming in now to bowl to Livingston. Passes the umpire now. Bowl to Livingston. Livingston is hitting that one high and hard. It's down to the man at the long on area. Takes the catch. And of course, they just go through for a single because it was actually a free hit. So they get the single. So the score moves on to 162 for 2. Livingston is upset with himself. Yeah, he didn't get that quite, so he went to the field at long and took the catch, which doesn't count. So Alzari with 2 balls to come. The partnership is on 46 from 28 deliveries. Salt is back on strike. He's on 77 from 45 balls. He settles, waits on Alzari Joseph, bowl to, and he's driving that one straight past the ball. And oh, brilliant fielding! Absolute brilliant done by Brandon King. Brilliant bit of fielding there by Brandon King, saving 2 runs. Magnificently done by Brandon.
I've been saying it. Brandon King has been really impressive in his fielding.
Yeah, that was outstanding stuff right here. Saving definitely 2 runs. Brilliant stop by Brandon King. Not only did he save 2 runs, but he got rid of the ball quickly. Absolutely brilliant by Brandon King. And there was his captain coming to congratulate him. Yeah, brilliant done, youngster. So Alzari Joseph to bowl is still 2 deliveries to come. I thought it was 1. Alzari Joseph to bowl to Phil Salt. He passes umpire now, bowl to Salt, and Salt is just driving that one inside edge to the man at the long on area. They go through for 1, they come through for the second, and that is, they'll get the 2 comfortable. So 2 more runs for England and 2 more runs for Phil Salt. He moves on to 81. The score moves on to 166 for 2. And the 50th partnership comes up from 30 deliveries. Salt contributing 18 of those, Liam Livingston 29. It is going to be Alzari Joseph to bowl the final ball of the 17th over to Phil Salt. Salt indeed look gassed right here.
Yes, Salt is.
Wow, he's really tired right here. Could hardly hold his bat. He settles now. He waits on Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
Joseph is running into bowl to Salt. He's hitting that one high and hard. What will gonna be is over the middle wicket area for 6. So there was Joseph pitching that one short, and there was Salt rocking on the back foot, hitting that one for 6 more runs. 51 needed from a further 18 balls. There's still life in the Englishman. There's still some.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian H. I don't know what's wrong with Joseph today. He's been off.
Yes, definitely we do not know what's wrong with Joseph today. Thank you very much, Andre. Stay on. Don't go anywhere, but I'll be taking the last 3 overs, but stay here and join in the commentary as all 3 of us will finish off the match. They're still needing 51 runs from 18 deliveries. So that's almost 3 runs per delivery. And it doesn't matter how tired Salt is. When you float up those full toss, they are going to travel. It wasn't a good over from Joseph, but he has 1 left to bowl, and we hope that that final over is a better one than he bowled just now. So Jason Holder to bowl over number 18. I think Russell probably bowled 19th and Joseph bowled the 20th. 51 needed, 17 runs per over, Livingstone seconds. Holder makes his way in, bowl to Livingstone, he drives hard, down to long on, that's a singer. The score moves up to 173 for 2, Holder hitting the right length there, gentlemen.
Yeah, Holder's been good.
Indeed, and you know.
Yes, it was a bad ball by Joseph. I agree with you, gentlemen. Goodwin Curry, welcome. So Joseph now tossing the ball from Antoine. He looks up and he see that Phil Salt is waiting on him. He now retook his guard and seconds as Joseph passed the umpire, ball to Salt, and Salt, slow ball. He picked this one and he pulled it high over mid-wicket for 6 runs. And England still have life left here. So 7 from the first 2 deliveries. They need 10 more of the next 4. That was back of the arm, slow one from Older, and he picked it this time, Bobby.
Yeah. I think he was waiting for that.
Yes. Andre, he picked it.
Yeah, indeed. I think he picked it pretty well. He just sat up and was begging to be hit right there. And Salt is in far too long now. He's not going to miss out on those.
Yes, sir. It is a tight match. It's a nice match here. As England now needing 41 to win from 44. Older. Over the wicket, ball to Salt. And he hit this again high in the air. It's gone out of the park. 6 more runs. That was in the slot. It was really in the slot, and he just swung through the line, and he moves up to 99. Livingstone is on 30, and England is roaring here. They call them the Lions, and they are roaring here, Bobby.
Yeah, I think we just have to start go wide Yorkers now.
Andre?
Yes, exactly what I was thinking, Bob. You need to be bowling wide outside our stump. Let them fetch that ball from outside our stump. Wide Yorkers outside our stump will be the way to go, or should be the way to go.
So he missed this line, and it went for 6. And so the 2 6s off the over so far. 38 needing from 15. This is getting tighter now. Much tighter. He comes in now, ball to down the leg side. He clipped it away, down to the fielder coming off the backward square leg boundary. They charge through for 1. That's his 100. So Salt brings up his 100. What a wonderful innings by Salt. He has been there from the start. He's winded, but he carried through. He has run hard, and it appears at this time you have gotten a second win. Well played, Andre.
Brilliant innings from Phil Salt. Really brilliant innings. He came out firing from ball 1. And this has been a really, really magnificent display of hitting by Phil Salt. 100 from 51 balls. Excellent innings by the young man. And he has to be there if England are to have a chance of winning this game.
So 2 to come in over number 18. This is all the final over. He comes in now, bold to Livingstone, and Livingstone swings this high in the air. The fielder getting on there, take the catch. That's Powell, and Livingstone goes back off the length from Older. Livingstone looking to hit this high over the top, and he picked out Ravmon Powell coming off the long on boundary, and West Indies struck a vital blow in over number 18.
Very, very vital blow indeed, right there. Not only did he get the wicket, but the new batsman will have to face strike. So Phil Salt was the danger man, the man on century, will not get strike with this final ball. So that's really, really well done by Holder and by Captain Powell, who took a very comfortable catch.
Yes, very, very well done. And West Indies, England now needing 37 to win from 13 deliveries. So they still need roughly 3 runs and over to win, because 13 times 3 is 39. So this is going to be very, very interesting here.
Interesting indeed. So it's got Azar, Joseph, and Powell and Russell. They are the 2 who will have to finish the job.
So let's take some of the comments as the new batsman take his guard. Supernova 22, who has been here with us all day and have been very good. All that was angering the hell out of me, but glad for that wicket. I understand. Salt is still there. Nail it in the coffin, is Jason Humphrey saying. Okay, so let's watch now. As Jason Older to bowl the final delivery. He comes in now, bold to the new batsman who hit this high in the air. That's Brook. It's gone. Another 6 in the over. This is poor. Another slot ball. And duly dispatched by Brook. Why is it that so many slot ball was bowling this over? And it comes down again to 31 from 12 deliveries, just as it was on Thursday. Andre.
Yeah, poor bowling on the part of Jason Holder there. I don't know why is it you're pitching that ball, putting in the slot. I don't understand why Jason Holder has not gone for Yorkers outside of stump. You know, it was a poor over on the part of Jason Holder. Too many length ball right in the slot, and it just gave the English batsman lots of time to size him up and put him right into the stance.
Oh, but did he I think it just come down to him missing his line, missing his length, should say, in the over. I think he was going for the Yorker. And it comes down to execution, and he never executed. Let's watch this over from Joseph now. He comes in over the wicket, ball to Salt, outside the half stump, bottom edge, through to the keeper, Puran, and there is no run. Good start to the over. Still needing 31 to get now from 11 deliveries. Good ball in there by Joseph. Salt looking to charge him. He hit the pitch back off the length, and it got the bottom edge and through to the keeper, Andre. Good start.
Yeah, good start indeed from Azar Joseph. If you're going to bowl back the length soft, it is better to bowl back on length outside half stump.
Yes. Let's watch now as Salt second, as Joseph is just now starts his run-up, as we expect Bobby to join us very soon. Passes ball to Salt, and Salt hit this away in the air, down towards mid-wicket, stopped on the boundary thereby. It looks to be, who is that on the boundary? They got two, it looks to be Ravmon Powell, no, Rutherford. And so 2 runs there, so 2 runs from 2 deliveries, not bad. 29 now needed from 10. Good effort by on the boundary there by Rutherford. Bobby, Andre.
Yeah, very, very good feeling on part of Rutherford, saving 2 runs for his team right there. You know, he had to run around for quite a bit, and he saved 2 valuable runs right there. Well done on the part of the young man.
This is a good start to the over by Joseph. Let's watch now as he moves in now. He's just about to start his run-up. He has started his run-up now. Passes the umpire, ball to Salt, Yorker, ducked out, straight to backward point, no run, well bowled Joseph. Score remains on 194 for 329, needed from 12 deliveries. Good over so far by Joseph. This is a lovely over, so just 2 runs off it, and that delivery was dead on, Andre.
Yeah, pinpoint accuracy on the part of Azar Joseph. And it was a fast Yorker at 145 miles per hour, just about 90 miles per hour right there, 145k, which is around 90 miles per hour. So well done by Azar Joseph.
Yes, well done. 194 for 3. Joseph looks up now. Hope he doesn't miss his Yorker. Cut out the slower thing. He comes in now. Over the wicket, bowl, and that one hit high in the air. It's out of the ground. Let's see. Yes, it's gone again. Another 6 over long off by Salt. That was slightly back off the length. It was wide. He was able to freeze on through it, and he hit it high over long off for 6. England brought up their 200 for 3. With 8 deliveries, they need 22 to win. Match on.
It's very exciting finish here at St. George's. It was at back of the length, as you say, outside the half stump. I don't know why he went back to back of the length instead of the Yorker, but it was nailed by Phil Salt for 6.
Yes, sir. This is going to be very interesting now. Russell to bowl the final over again now. Let's watch Joseph. He needs to prevent the boundary here now. As Joseph comes in, bowl to Salt, and he hit this away, down towards mid-wicket. I think straight to the field, and they're second for 1. The return comes in, so 22 needed from 7 deliveries, and this is actually a free hit right now for Brook. This is like a free hit. He's going to swing. He's going to swing widely here now. It will be good. The best thing can happen to West Indies now is for Salt to run out, so he doesn't have to face the next delivery. But Brook is going to swing widely. What a pitch this is. 201 for 3. So Powell talking to Joseph. 22 needed from 17 deliveries. Just keep your foot behind the line. Once this is not a no ball, I am comfortable with it. Even if it goes for 6, it's still 16 needed from 6. Just keep your foot behind the line. He drives down to long off. It should be only 1. Yes, it is only 1. King sends the returning to the keeper's end. Why send it that full to it? Either you throw the ball in the man and or send it on the bounce. 21 needed from 6 deliveries, Andre. Match on. Our West Indies should win from here.
I mean, West Indies should win, but England is not out of it because, I mean, 3 6s and a 4, and England go home dry. I remember the World Cup finals in 2016, in which Carlos Brathwaite hit Stokes for 4 sixes, but we really would not want a repeat of that today. But England still in with a shout here. And it's going to be Phil Salt who will take strike from Russell. So Russell will have to bowl a very, very good over here.
But I got a singer says Brook who will be on strike. Yeah,
which is good for West Indies. Which is really good for West Indies.
Yeah, but Brooks is dangerous too. But it is good though. It is we saw in the match on Thursday, 31 needed from 2 overs. Older ball that gemmed then, and it came down to 28 from the 1 over. Let's see what will happen here now. They are making sure that they set this field properly. They are taking their time about it. 21 runs needed from 6 deliveries. Wish Bobby was here with us to really enjoy such a tight finish. Let me drink on some of this Catherine Peaks water. There's tension there. Moeen Ali, all you need to, I just think that if Moeen Ali comes to the crease, you bowl short to him. Russell bowled to Brook. Brook whipped this away. Down to fine leg. It's going into the boundary. 4 runs. Good start by England. 17 needed by 5. Russell looking to go for the Yorker there, but it was whipped away by Brook. Down to fine leg for 4. Oh, let's watch now. Let's watch. It's going to be very interesting. Jos Butler line, and it was hit away for 4.
Yes, it deserves to be punished right there. I think it's the right length, but as I say, it's badly line,
As Russell moves into bowl to Brook, he's in and bowl to Brook, and Brook drives in the air over the top. 6 more runs. Oh, what a shot by Brook here. So 10 after first 2 deliveries, 11 needed after next 4. Andre, match on.
Oh, yes, a brilliant shot there by Harry Brook. Then there was Russell over pitching that one right in the arc of Harry Brook, who drove that one right over extra cover for a magnificent 6. Russell is feeling the pressure right here. Wow.
Going to be very interesting now. What a shot by Brook. He just got underneath that one and hit it over long off. So let's see now. The English flags are waving in the stands. As Brook having a word, not just mopping away something on the pitch. And so Rutherford, Powell, they're having a word with Russell. But after all the word, he has to run in and let it go. There's tension in both dressing room at this time. Andre, who's your money on?
My money is on the winner right here, and I think it's going to be very it's going to be very close.
The wicket ball to Brook, and he whipped this away high in the air. Oh, it's gone again out of the ground. 6 more runs, 5 needed from 3 deliveries. Oh, England is marching on to victory. Oh, what a shot. This has been not a good over by Russell. 2 sixes and 1 4, and that was a full toss, and Brook just whip it away. High over fine leg for 6. It's a 67-meter 6, but it's 6 nonetheless. To the short part of the boundary, and Russell is distraught. 5 to get from 3 deliveries. Hosein can't believe it.
Probably home and jar right here now. Poor bowling. But I'm wondering though, I was just about to make the point before you bowl the last ball. Why is it that Andre Russell doesn't go around the wicket, try to bowl pitch outside off stump, try to start the ball, get it away from the batter? I don't understand. I know that Bravo used to do that pretty well, going around the wicket trying to get the ball full outside off stump.
So let's watch now. Oh, that ball has disappeared, and they are changing the ball here now. Yeah, 218 for 3. So 16 runs off this over so far. At the start of the over, England needed 21 runs to win off this over. and they have scored 16 off this over at this stage. 218 for 3 here now. You know, the first delivery, I love the length, but it was clipped away down to fine leg. But then the other two was in this, one was in the slot and one was a full toss, and they hit for 2 sixes. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, he has to change something. He has to do something differently right here. He cannot come and do the same thing over and over and expect a different result.
Right. That is, yes, that is so true. But let's see, Russell is a vastly experienced bowler, and he would have been in this situation before. As he comes in now, up to the wicket, passes the umpire, ball to Brook, and Brook pulls along the ground. It goes out to mid-wicket. That was back off the length. They're gone for one. They're going back for the second. 3 needed from 2 deliveries now. 3 needed from 2 deliveries, and that was a better delivery into the pitch. Instead of looking to go full, he went into the pitch, and the batsman swing it away down to mid-wicket for 2. The fielders must on their feet now.
I think the fielders need to come into the... I mean, I would take the fielders in. Take the fielders in. Say to Russell, try to pitch that ball outside half stump. There's no point in having the fielders on the ball.
Andre, I don't cut you, but should he man-cut Salt? Salt is leaving his crease very early. Should he man-cut him? I have no problem with that as Russell makes his way in. Ball to hit it over the top. That's it. Over backward point. And Brook has won this match. 226 for 6. That went for 6 over backward point. A magnificent batting display by Harry Brook of the last over, as Russell last over went for 3 sixes, 2 out of 4, went for 24, and England has won this match, chasing down 222 to win. And West Indies have lost to England by 7 wickets, and the series is still alive, Andre.
Very much alive, and I mean, well done to England. They must be commended on the way they kept their head, they kept cool, even when they were under tremendous pressure at the back end of the innings. Harry Brook came in and played a blind of an innings. Phil Salt played magnificently well for England for his 109 not out. Carried his bat. Brook on 31 runs. Well played by England. Well done indeed.
Yes. Well done by England. It was a good fight. It was a good display of power hitting, running hard between the wicket and using their feet. I don't think that, by and large, West Indies didn't really bowl all that bad. There were 2 or 3 bad overs, but by and large, they did not bowl that bad. And again, the spinners showed their worth, Andre.
Yeah, very much so. The spinners did pretty well, especially after the sort of horror start that Motie and Akeal Hosein got. They came back in the middle of the innings and they bowled pretty well. Got back West Indies into the game. At one point in time, England needed at least 17 runs per over. But Phil Salt, I think, was key because he batted right through the innings. And it seems that once you, more than likely, when a top order bats right throughout the innings, you'll always keep your team into the game. And he did just that. And he got a lot of help from Phil Salt, who did a magnificent job in finishing off the job for them.
Yes, indeed. It was a good knock by Phil Salt. And as you said, I could not have put it better than how you have said it. So just look at some of the comment here. Supernova is saying that it was a good match, but that last over was terrible, Andre.
Yeah. Poor over on the part of Andre Russell. With experience that Andre Russell have, he kept on bowling, pretty much the same length every time. And I thought that he'd have changed something after the first 2 deliveries. I thought he'd have come around the wicket just to slant the ball, just over to slant the ball. So Brook would have to fetch it from outside the half stump. It is much more difficult. And I've seen where Bravo have done that expertly well in the past for West Indies. I thought that with the experience of Russell, you'd have tried something different. He didn't try anything different. The results were the same, and England went to high and dry after the fifth ball. So Russell will have to work at executing at the back end of the innings. With his experience, I really expect better from Andre Russell at the back end.
Richard is saying that it was blown in the last 4 overs. So was it that last over alone, or was it the last 4 overs that we lost the match?
The 21 runs, we know that 21 runs is very much gettable. You know, the over bowled by, I think Jason Holder bowled also a very poor over prior to that one. I think was the 18th over was also poor. But I think with experience, I'm keep on saying, with experience of Russell, I really expected better from him in the 20th over, needing 21 runs. But not to take any credit from Brook and Salt, I thought that they did pretty well. Brook did magnificently well in the last over to win it for England. So credit to the batters, Salt and Brook, and to the England team.
True. Clean Bowl is saying that classic case of West Indies flopping for their dinner and revenue. Anthony Evans, shape here. This is what not using a 6 bowler causes. And so in saying that England, I don't understand. Probably that Galen Evans is saying, why not bowl a spinner in the last 2 overs? Hope West Indies learn from this match. What happened, Galen Evans, is that the spinners' overs were finished. I think Bobby Batcher probably died. We winning both games in Trinidad, say Jay. Saying Russell has never been a good international player. That's what he's saying. And Jay, all him trying, Nigel Dubad still won't make it. World class. Shake my head. Super. So Jay's blaming the umpire here. Now all of a sudden, Butler smiling. Hope we smash them for 4-1. That's what Supernova is saying. He has a smile. Can't get away with only playing 5 bowlers all series. Anthony Evans believe we should have played the 6 bowler. El Dog is saying, we're gone with this. And the champion is saying, this is where Shepherd would have shined brightly for us. Andre, the question is, if West Indies is going to play a 6 bowler, who will they leave out? Who out of that top 6 would they have to leave out to play a 6 bowler?
The only person I think they could leave out is Rutherford, the man who they brought in. You know, I mean, unfortunately, he's the only person I see that they could possibly leave out, because the other batters are pretty much set in terms of their batting position. So the only person I see there is Rutherford.
But you know, I understand what the person in the community is saying. But we have won the last 2 matches playing on the 5 bowlers. And after we lost this one. Clearly, we never execute towards the back end of our bowling. It comes to execution, you know. We know what they want to do. They want to bowl full and straight and don't allow the batsmen to get under the delivery to hit it for 6. And we never done that. We never execute. Now, to say that we need a 6 bowler right away, are we panicking? You know, so that's the question. And someone say Butler is smiling too much. I say, Powell needs to sneak in an over from Rutherford or Puran in the middle overs. So that is Anthony Evans' opinion. And we welcome. I'm calling from Chase in every West Indies cricket games. Remember, Marlon Samuels, we need cricket with brains. So Francis Matrojan is calling for Chase to be in the West Indies team. West Indies should have won this match, but bad bowling. Indeed, SO, we never execute towards the end part of the English innings. Butler laughing at us. Oh my God. You know, that is what we don't want. Russell should never bowl lots of over for us again. Well, you know, the champion, different opinions are going to come in, and I welcome all opinions, because at the end of the day, it's our opinion, and we are all about opinions. And so you think that Russell should never bowl the last over again. I don't have any issue with that. If someone think that he should bowl the last over, I still won't have any issue with that. I said, Russell Older Hosein Mayers Joseph needs a rest. Ford Shepherd Chase Etmire for the last 2 ODI, Mr. Casanova. Kurt Amud is saying to Mr. Casanova. You know, we must not get panicked, gentlemen. We are, well, sorry to say, gentlemen, we must not get panicked. We must not get panicked. We are leading the series 2-1. There's no need to get panic, and so it doesn't require wholesale change in the playing 11. From 19 for 1 to back-to-back poor bowling performances, was West Indies never do it easy. Rally for Tuesday. I agree with you, Supernova. Nehemiah is saying the last 4 overs. Okay. So Nehemiah doesn't believe it's the last over from Russell, but he thinks it's a combination that we did not execute for the last 4 overs. Russell, you know, we don't need to say those things, you know. 18 over is where we lost it badly today. Was it the 18th over? Was it the 18th over, Andre, or was it the 20th over?
I mean, as the person said, I think if you look back at the back end of the innings, between from 17th over to the 20th over, we didn't execute as well as we should have or ought to have executed. But I'm going to still give it, we missed the length, but still give the credit to the English batters who I think they batted pretty well. And remember, Phil Salt was in, So Salt played right throughout, and you must give him some credit. And also Harry Brook, who came in and did the finishing job. So we have to give it credit sometime to to the batters who did outstandingly well. That's a really good execution on their part also.
Yes. And Salisha Mohammed, thank you for being here. It's a long while. It's probably about a year now that I have not seen you. I know you are always here, but it's a long time I have not seen you posted. And she's saying that is Netherlands all over again. That's super over. Is it, Andre? Is it Netherlands all over again?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's just that it was, we didn't, as I said, we didn't execute at the back end of the innings, so it cost us. But credit again to the English batters, and it was a really good track though. The track was a bit different from the previous one. The ball came through much better this time around. Really nice for batting. So it was a well executed job on the part of the English batters.
Yes. So Earl Cameron is saying that here we go again. There's no reason to blame any player. It's just one of those days that England show up big. West Indies will come back in the next game. Fair comment, Andre?
Fair comment indeed.
Yes.
And credit.
Yeah,
remember, English came out on fire. They came out on fire. The 100 runs in the first 10 overs. So West Indies did well to come back into the game, because at the halfway point, it seemed like it was pretty smooth sailing for England, but they came back pretty well. They fought well. We only did not execute in the last 4 overs. So good effort, fair result for England.
So Morgan is saying that the 18th over went for 20, the 19th for 20, and the 20th. The 19th didn't go for 20. The 19th never went for 20. That's not correct, because we needed a 10. The 19th went for 10. I can remember that clearly, because they needed 31 off 2 overs. Right. Yes, so the 19th went for on the 10th, Morgan. So, so I can't trust those numbers now. Andre, I just think that it boils down to execution. If we had executed those last 3-4 overs, we would have won. But this is a game. It's a game of cricket. I think we did well, but for those last 4 overs, Andre. I want to thank everyone for being here. I have a function to attend that started at 3 o'clock, but I decided that I will stay until the end of the match. See you tomorrow morning. There's a fascinating discussion that we are going to have tomorrow morning. The great Dwight Chateau will be here with his theory. And to counter that theory will be Basil Butcher. It will be fascinating. We may well have Andre and Bobby along also, so it may be a very big panel. And maybe Dago will be here too. So please join us tomorrow morning. It's going to be a great show tomorrow morning. Thank you all, and see you on the 19th when West Indies will play England in the 4th T20 International, live from the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Tortuga, Trinidad and Tobago. Bye for now. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Take care, Andre.
Yes, good night.